looks like.
Just noticed this, 30 seconds stands between Martin Hummingson, which was 100 seconds. So, that is incredible. Right, so we have another caster to the casting box. It's Jess. Hey, how's it going?
Hello, this is actually my first time commentating on R Factor 2. I've commentated on other racing games, my first one on R Factor 2, so it should be very fun.
This is the same for me. I just do F1 prior to this, never done R Factor.
I got notified that I'm commentating 2 minutes before I got moved in here. So
fair enough. I mean,
we are all fine. We are the new squad on the block.
That's the best way to do it, though. 2 minutes before, you know, all that preparation work. But
actually, before we stop, Jamie Petrie actually managed to nearly pull a lap on the other Jamie. And Jamie Zalecki. He passed him around 20 minutes earlier, and now he managed to nearly get a full lap out of him.
yeah, I'm just looking at these timings. Has Moreno come into the pits, or is that just me being dumb? Because the gap went from 100 to 30 seconds, and I didn't
he's
really
been
notice
in the
it.
pits, but it's surprising how long he's in the car, because I suspect that he's now more than 4 hours in.
He's done about half of what we've done so far, so yeah. He's done a good long time, you know, so I'm sure the fatigue will be getting into him shortly, you know. I mean, in terms of their pace, it's pretty even, really. They're not really either one of them pulling away a massive degree. Yeah, it just seems pretty even at the moment.
The problem is that Lewis will actually face a big penalty for this. If he continues, as the max stint length is 4 hours plus 1 lap. And as far as I can tell, he clearly overshot that yet.
Martin's gone into the pits again, so I don't know what has happened there, but the gap will probably increase, I think, due to this. I think he pitted a few times already, so
yeah, it just come down from 100 to 30 odd, so presuming it will go back up to around about 100.
yeah, it's probably his scheduled pit stop, I think.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll switch out for Liam Rance. I doubt it, because I don't think Hommingson's putting in here that long, to be honest.
Howie Blank was in the pits as well. He's just come out in the GTE.
Ah.
So
Yes, Blank's will be in battle with who was it? House. So, well, that's who he was in battle with last time. So we'll see how close these two are when they come out on the grid.
Blank's actually exited the pits pretty far ahead. From his pace, he's pulling a gap of nearly 2 to 3 seconds a lap. So the question is just, can he catch Georgie in this stint, or will they have to just try to get him later?
It does get quite tricky in the night, but we've seen in the past in endurance races, battles usually happen towards the end. But
yeah,
it does depend on who they choose to drive for the very last stint, because that is crucial, I think, for the GTE battle. Who would push it to their potentials? I think Georgie is going into the pits now, and Mathias as well, and LMP as well. So
Muss is coming into the pits. He's in a battle with Zach Roberts at the moment. So this could spice that up a little bit more. Maybe put them a little bit closer together. We never know. But we'll see when he comes out just how far ahead or how behind he is.
Probably not that far, because he was on 201 laps. So he could catch up, as Zach is just about to head along the massive straight before the bus stop chicane, so we'll just have to wait and see how Matthews does on his pit stop. He's been there for about 40 seconds. I love the flashing time on the cars, on the LMPs. It looks pretty cool. So as he's going towards the final corner, yes, he's going out of the pits. This can be close, I think, as he's about to cross the start-finish straight.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the closer battles we have at the moment. Last time they were close together, they did make contact, so I'll have to wait and see just what we do. But, I mean, it's definitely going to be one of the more interesting battles. So Roberts makes his way past Blanks, who's also in one of the battles, so there's a lot of different battles going on at the moment. But yeah, I mean, in terms of the lead is staying at about 100, so yeah, it's not really gone up or down that much, to be honest. It's just kind of sticking where it is, so nothing really too interesting going on there. Expecting Moreno to come in soon, though, because he's definitely been out there for a long time.
He has.
Yeah, I remember back to the start where he came in like 4 hours into it, maybe. So he's been in there for quite a while.
Because he was in the car just before I finished stewarding earlier. And that's when he started doing his stint, so he's definitely been in there for longer than 4 hours. Or slightly, but we will keep an eye.
Yeah. To be honest, looking at it, he probably has. And I'm definitely expecting a switch soon from him, because they're not one of the people with the two-man team. I'm pretty sure they have more than 2 drivers in their team, so they should be fine on drivers.
I will do a quick check now. Alexis was the first person to go in the car, but I haven't even seen... Have you seen Dean and Michael get in the car yet? They have 4 drivers.
Nope. Well,
No, they only did 1 driver change to Lewis, and he's just controlling the race from the front since then.
So he's got to change soon, otherwise consequences can come. We don't want to have a situation that happened in another league where someone was racing for 6 hours straight and he died. Well, he just got disqualified.
yeah, it's I mean, it's such a stupid thing to have a penalty over. If you're going to get a penalty, you definitely don't want to be over that. As Martin Cummingson puts in a great lap there. He's personal best last lap, so 158.1.
Wow.
But the best lap so far on the grid is 158.072. So he's quite close to hitting that lap time, and maybe trying to bring that gap down a little bit. We've got like 4 hours and 45 minutes left, so he's got enough time, to say the least, to make it up. That's for sure. He just needs to begin to kind of reel it in a little bit more.
He has the potential, I think, to close up to Louis, especially in the pit stops. So if Louis does make a mistake, then it could benefit Martin. I was actually quite shocked Louis didn't do a driver change, but...
Oh, we have a spin, missed off. That was a huge spin. I saw him spinning off another camera angle there. I'm not sure if he's hit the wall, but he did spin like 6 times, so that was kind of interesting.
That was quite a spin and a half, not gonna lie, but he is keeping it together. I hard to see they got damage in the dark, really, in Spa. As he is trying to make... I did see Martin go off the track a little bit, but he's okay. It looks like he's okay. As he's back into second again. I think... Oh no, he was going 3 laps cars. There we go. Because the next car is 3 laps down. So, which I think was 1 LMP and 1 GT. So I think they were fighting for position. So I think we could expect a driver change from Peter's team as well soon as well, because they do 4-hour stints each. I do believe Peter's about to finish in about 40 minutes time, I believe, so we could expect a driver change in about 40 minutes. Not sure about the other driver changes though. We will keep an eye on that. As I think Alexander Meshkov is about to, yep, he's just passed a GTE there. So far so good for those drivers in the dark. These are the ones that do might find it easier. They are starting to get into the rhythm. But if they've been in the car for a long time, this is where they could start to lose a little bit of concentration, I think, in my opinion. But I can already see some early favourites, but there was one time when I was watching a race, the leader was in a bit of trouble. Just like in real life Le Mans or something like that, so it is not over yet.
Yeah, I mean, endurance races is hard to tell really who's going to win the race from any point of view until like the last hour.
Yes.
Really. Anything can kind of happen in those first 11 hours. There's a lot of driver transfers from the very beginning, for example. I remember seeing this completely different grid, kind of. Martin Hemmingson has been kind of up there, so has Lewis Monero. They've all kind of stayed, them two have kind of stayed in the same positions, but the rest of the grid has changed loads.
Yes, it
so,
has.
I mean, plenty of things can happen. With Harry Blanks on the hard compound tyre, he managed to beat out Kyle House on the soft compound tyres, so thinking maybe the harder compound tyres are the way to go at the moment with the cold track. Although, according to the data, the track is still 29 degrees, so I don't even know. But yeah, there's not much massive battling going on at the moment.
What's with P5? The battle for P5 between Rob Timpton and Zach Roberts. They're pretty close together, coming onto Camel right now.
Oh, they are quite close. I can see Rob Timpson just went past the Camel straight. And where is Matthias? Not that far behind, or in front.
They are close, I didn't even realise this.
I will probably look at the live timings at some point just to see how close they actually are.
I do have live timings, but I can't see the gap between them because it just shows me like they're 6 laps down.
It's 0.7 seconds.
Okay, so it's very close.
Ooh.
We saw Roberts earlier on in the race. I believe he was the one with the flashing lights issue, so we just have to fix that. He's back in the track, and now he's fighting Tipton. He was up there earlier on in the race, if you remember, back to the beginning. So now we see him battling with Roberts. Roberts is all over him right now, getting into the slipstream and whatnot. Let's see just what he can do. Meshikov moves out of the way really easily there. It's good. We don't want too many people disrupting battles, to be honest. You don't want to be that one guy who ruined a battle. So it's really not what you want to do. But Roberts just behind Timpton then. You might see him try and make the overtake now and come all straight. But so far, it's looking pretty controlled. We're going to come up a Rouge through Radion, and we'll see just how close they get at the top. The gap looks a bit big at the moment for an overtake to be made down the bottom from a straight. It looks like Roberts has lost some time somewhere, so we'll have to see if he can maybe find that up somewhere. We've got Peter Hayward just ahead of these two as a back marker, so he's going to have to move out of the way soon.
There is quite a train following everybody else. I'm not sure if it's a lap or if it's battles going on. Might be. Interestingly, I think by looking at the timings, Harry and Carl are not that far behind either. They're on roughly the same laps, just about as well. George, I think, has gone into the pits.
I think Peter Hayward mistakenly let Meshkov past, thinking he was a lap car then, because he's not. He's for position. I think he's just letting through. Unless... is he? No, he is. Yeah, that's me. Wait. No, he is, yeah. Peter Hayward's just a lap down from him. He's not on the same lap, so
No, he's not.
Yeah, I was confusing me for a moment there.
No, do not worry. I confuse myself sometimes by what laps people are on endurance races, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, Matthias, Rob and Zach are roughly on the same train, I believe.
Yeah, Rob was losing a little bit there actually,
Yes.
nearly spinning.
Oh, he's in the pits!
Yeah, who comes to pit lane? That is Timpton, so let's see what he does. If he does a driver switch, I don't know. How long has he been in the car? I'm not 100% sure. I don't think he's been in that long. I think he's fairly new in comparison to some of the other drivers that have been out for ages.
Yeah.
Like Monero, he's been out for a long time. I think he's probably been out the longest.
Yeah, I think so.
Peter Hayward's been out here for a while. House has been out here for a while. I think George Smith has been out here for a while as well. So, a couple of drivers have all been out here for a while, but I think Monero's been out here the longest out of all of them. So, we'll have to see just where this puts these pitted people on track. I believe they've come out now. Well, they're coming out now.
So
Yeah, Timpton's still in that.
where's Rob going to... Oh, they're doing a driver switch.
Vanderwilder is back on the grid. So that's good for him. We see him back on the grid, taking control of what was just Timpton's car not long ago. So we'll see what he can do with it when it's in his hands. He's been fairly fast and quite fast from what we've seen from him earlier on in the race. So it'll be cool to see what he can do this one.
Actually, Harry is currently big gaining on our current GT leader, Vasilis Carter. Up to 2 to 3 seconds a lap. And from what I can see, he's on the hard tires and Vasilis is on the mediums.
Ooh.
So he's actually getting the most out of them right now. He's still a lap down, but with that pace, and if they can keep it, they will probably catch him.
We have a yellow flag in sector 3, so what is that? Oh, it's Peter Hayward, he spun it. And he spun it again.
Oh my word, he is...
In the middle of the track. Sitting on the
Sometimes
bottom line.
sometimes I wonder if Peter is actually a cop
He's-
with all
he's
those
just-
donuts.
Wow. That's I don't even know what to say to that. But yeah, Peter's lost it a lot this race. So
It's not the first time.
no.
He's just sandbagging for the rest. He just
Yeah.
doesn't want to show the true potential.
He doesn't want to show his true pace.
He will get those 15 laps back.
He will.
Easy.
He's a fighter. So I know he will want to get the best result he needs for his team, because there's still 2 more drivers to go racing for his team, because it's a 4-man team, so he can't afford to spoil it even more. But luckily he still has half an hour to go. But he's still in 10th, so he's not in the worst position at the moment, so there are times where he's doing very good at this race. Well, Jamie is in the pits. But I think Zach and Jared are on the same lap as well. But are they on the same battle? Doesn't look like it at the moment, but we could see Jared catching up.
It's actually okay, he's just going to exit the pits just now then.
Yep.
See where he comes out, because I believe he was in a battle with Underworld, or not far off the battle. So
We will. Yep.
let's see if maybe he can bring that battle to us. That'll be absolutely great. He's behind him now. I'm not sure how far, but he's not massively far from that.
Not that far at all, to be honest. But he can easily make up that time again and promise a battle that we pretty much all deserve. So far we've had 3 retirees already of this 12 hours of Spa, and we've got 15 drivers left, which is pretty good. Saying that, I'll probably jinx anything, so I'm not going to say much more about that.
It's the commentator's curse. It always happens.
Always happens.
Yeah, you can't jinx it.
No. It doesn't go very well.
Oh, we got a new fastest lap. Antonio Janovic. There we go. Janovic puts in a 137.8, which is a couple tenths quicker than our world fastest lap. He's doing absolutely remarkable with that pace at the moment. That's been a while since we've seen a fastest lap. It's set on the soft tyres, so indeed they are the way to go for the time being.
157.8. Wow.
The old fastest lap time was a 158.07, so he's on a decent amount faster than that.
That's close to the pole time. Pretty much.
Nearly, yeah. It's very, very good lap time, so more.
So well done to him. We could see him possibly not challenge for second yet, because I don't think the gap. I think he's 4 laps down, but he's in a comfortable position for third, which is, I think, will be a good result for the class, considering there's a lot of LMPs still racing. So watch out for Antonio. Now Louis, fastest lap he got was, I think last lap was a 159.6. So you can tell, I think he's starting to slow down a bit on pace, but probably because he's been in the car for X amount of hours. But he's still doing quite well to try and catch up. So to try and defend, as Martin was 130 down, now he's about 128 down. So he's slowly catching Martin. So we can see that as far as the GTEs are concerned. Let me just see, the lead GTE is Vasilis.
Vasilis is actually getting catched by Harry by around 2.5 to 3 seconds a lap, which is what I expected from Harry, seeing his times in practice and in quali. He's just consistently putting in laps under 16 sometimes in this stint, so he's greatly getting away from House and Smith, but also catching Carter.
I won't be surprised to see the GTE battles happening for most of this. Now, Vasilis just crossed the line with a 2:18.6. How's Howie Blanks closing up to him? His last lap, he's just about to cross the line now. 2:15. So yes, he is definitely catching up. I don't know what the fastest lap time for the GTEs is at the moment, but probably not that far off.
The fastest lap time we had in general was a 2:12.1 by Harry Blanks in qualifying, and in this race it was 2:13.5.
Wow. Just goes to show that the GTEs are still competitive, as well as the LMPs. It is not just about the LMPs, it's also about the GTs as well. As Marco, Marco is pitting at the moment.
Oh, Hayward spun again.
Oh, not him
again.
again.
Meshkov has also lost it straight into the wall there at the top of Radion, I think that is. Is it raining? I can't tell. Or is...
Peter's actually going the wrong way.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened to him.
Peter's, yeah, he spun it on the final corner. I watched that, and then I instantly watched Meshkov, the guy just in front of him, spin it as well, at the top of a Rouge. I believe he might have damage.
Has he got damage? I can't really tell.
He went flying into that wall at the top of a Rouge. He's going slowly so far, but I don't know. We'll see it on the straight.
We'll see about the lap time as well.
Fine. Yeah, I think he seems alright for now. Damage isn't too major.
Not sure when he pitted, so... But he's been out for quite a while, so... If he pits now, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but... Oh, Peter Hayward. He's got to avoid spinning out of the bus stop. He really does.
We have another yellow flag. Oh, it's House. He's lost it into the wall. That's not good. Kyle House there. In sector 2, he's lost it. And there goes his battle with Blank. Right before his eyes.
And we was hoping for that battle to continue, but looking like it's not the case at the moment, which is a shame. His pace seems to be alright at the moment, so not much damage from him.
I think that spin probably killed that nice battle we thought we were going to have then, but yeah, I suppose that's not going to happen now.
Yeah.
However, is there anybody else on track that is particularly close? We see Meshkov coming into the pits after his crash. We also see Zolkic. Zolecki coming in.
Yeah, he's going in as well.
So there's a couple of drivers coming in now for what has the potential to be a driver change. So now to find out. Harrison still sits in second, 89 seconds behind the lead, so that gap has come down an awful lot in the last few laps. It was just 100 seconds a couple of laps ago. It's now 89. So Harrison gaining bit by bit, and it is enough at this current pace, on this current track. It should be enough to get him the race win still. Of course, that's not taking into consideration the fact they have to do a driver switch in or at least having some will soon. Saul Monero, he'll be wanting to do that driver switch ASAP because he's been doing a lot of the race so far. So yeah, we're gonna have to find out when he's coming in for his driver switch. We've got under 4 hours and a half left now, so quite a lot of time here so far. As
Jamie just came out.
Ooh, okay.
Of the pits.
Blank's wearing wide there, as we see.
Metchkov's been in the pits for quite a while, so he must have had a lot of damage than we thought.
One battle that is coming to fruition is Blanks versus Kato. We have a yellow flag. Let's go find what that is. Oh, okay, a car sideways. I think it might be one of the. Yeah, it's Peter Hayward.
Code 80 active in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, right, so that's a fairly big
accident
there. Peter Hayward's had it. Looks like he's not moving.
Nope. He is.
Is this finally it for the infinite retirements Infinity car?
Infinity spins.
They've had so many retirements so far. And that car has come back each time, but this time it's stranded in the middle of the track, in the middle of the lap. So looks like it might be it for the car. Is this finally it for the Infinity car?
He is stationary. He can't even move the car. He is trying his best to move it, but he's just not having it at the moment.
No, it doesn't want to do it, does it? They got
No.
Lollers saying he's finally binned it. Well, he was actually not long off a driver change, which is the worst thing.
The worst thing is, it happened for AOR as well.
Oh yeah, he flew over that.
Because when it was 4 hours to go, that's where he binned it as well.
Yeah, I remember watching that. He like flew over the the fence. Jeez, that was one hell of a day for him.
Yes.
Infinite Racing. I was sporting them on that day. But now look at me, I'm a caster in this thing. So
I was actually stewarding. Oh nope.
he's
out. No, wait, he's not out yet. He is still. He is.
If that car comes back, my god.
That would just be. That would just be crazy.
Wait, it's
Peter
moving.
actually tried to apply some weight-saving strategies in the rear right, as we can see.
Oh god.
Let's see how the others are going around Code 80 as compared to him. He is going at similar speed, so
It's not too bad for him, but at the end of the day,
No.
he's pretty much lost.
if
with
he
his class.
recovers,
Got no
that will
wheel.
be crazy.
He's missing his rear wheel, so that's fun.
Respect
God.
in the chat.
God, if Peter's car survives this, my god. Like some drivers have retired for stalling it, but Peter's put his car through hell, and he's still here. So
Props
You
to
know.
him, Pete.
it's bloody amazing. It's amazing, honestly. But
Oh god.
keeping his horn. Okay.
He's like a safety car.
He can be the new.
Oh,
safety
he is
car
running
for us.
slow. No, he is running slower than anyone else. He's stationary at the moment. He is
Oh
struggling.
no! This might be
No, don't stop, Pete.
it. Come on, Peter. You can do this. The
It's-
Infinity car might have finally had it. Right
It's-
now.
It's the beeping of the horns, meaning that his race is over.
His celebration for making it 4 hours, or well, 7.5 hours in. So, but he's stationary now.
Looks like he's had it. I don't know.
If they still had the GT car, they could just give him a push back to the pits. But they don't have that GT car anymore because that one retired.
Is any of Pete's teams still in this race? Or is that the final team? for Pete?
No, they've got Marco Green, who's still in the race. He's an LMP car, so just gotta push him. Come on, lads.
I
The,
guess-
the interesting thing is now who comes into the pits and gambles that he doesn't retire.
Oh,
So
he's
the
gonna have to
Code 80
retire his car.
stays, and who stays out. P4, the DDoS racing car, is already in the pits.
They got to keep to the 80 limit though when they're in the pits though. So
Yeah, you don't
Our
get
two
speeding for that.
Our GT leader is now coming near the pits. Now, maybe he goes in.
Pete is still there. I think
Come on, Pete.
Come on. Unfortunately,
This looks like it's it.
yeah, it is over. Oh, Pete.
We
Props
just need
to-
that. We just
Prop-
need his team to come and push him. Come on.
Props to him for not giving up. Oh,
Wait,
there
go
it
on,
is.
do
There
do
it is.
No way.
What the?
That's brilliant. Do it. Go on
What?
the whole way back.
What is going on? That is teamwork at its best here at this 12 hours of Spa.
I was honestly joking, but that's
You
amazing.
jinxed them.
I didn't think.
Oh,
you'd actually...
did that?
Go ahead.
Did I see someone in the gravel?
Probably. I don't know how they managed to gravel it in 80 miles per hour, but they've probably done it. Yeah.
Oh my
There's
word.
no way. He's gonna get him back to the pits though.
That is pure sportsmanship. Marco, you are a legend if you're watching this back, just saying.
Legendary from the sister team. People comparing it to the Cars film.
People in the Discord are having mixed feelings about this.
God, it's absolutely spectacular. That's what it is.
It's crazy. It's nice for us, but
It's absolutely mental. I didn't think I'd be watching this ever.
I'll be definitely watching this back. I wonder what the stewards will be thinking.
What has happened here?
I don't
Gets all the
know.
way to the
Can he
pits.
do it?
I think he's gonna make it to the pit lane, surely. But Will he fix the car? I don't know. He's not.
Has he
Breen's
got
gonna
too
have to
much
push him.
damage? I wonder.
Breen's gonna actually have to push him the whole way through the pits as
User
well.
left your channel.
Somebody left? What? This is absolutely insane.
Never seen this in a race ever. Oh, he's going to the pits. Oh, my god. Oh, Marco's in the pits as well.
Come on, Marco, push him to the box.
Will they be doing a driver change earlier?
I need to send this to people because this is what is happened there.
I think we should put this on the M1 Twitter by a country mile.
Or is
in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh my.
1. Green flags, green flags.
Yeah, green flags are underway. Code
he's
is
in
now
the
ended.
box.
He's in the pit
Right.
box. Yes, he is. Pops on Marco, but he did need to pit. What is Marco doing? He's reversing. Oh
Wait,
my-
is he having to push him back into the box? Is he
No,
missed the box?
no, he's reversing. I don't know what he's doing.
I think Peter Hayward might have missed the box. Like you might be a bit too far
No.
forward.
Oh my god!
This is
Oh no, stop. Oh. Well, this is an interesting bit of commentary I've ever seen in my life.
it's actually happening. They're fixing the. Oh no way!
This is crazy.
What is this?
The cat with 9 lives is on its 6th. I don't know. By the
God,
looks
man.
of things.
I thought that was it. I thought the Infinity car was finally gonna retire after all of this time, and it found a way to survive.
Fox Dippy.
Might get disqualified for driving backwards in the pit lane though.
He might. Well, we'll be up to the stewards.
That is something else. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
He is he's alright at the moment, staying in 10 because the next Marco's actually 24, about a few laps down
User
than him.
joined your
So
channel.
Hello guys, I'm here for my interview.
Right, hang on. Hey, how's it going?
It's going very well, I think. Very well.
Did your car fix itself?
I mean, it's still hit or miss. We're working with the engineers now.
Wait, your car is your car fixing? Yeah.
Yeah, it's fixing. We're in the
legendary.
garage. We're in the garage.
Absolutely legendary. I was saying on
User joined your
stream
channel.
it'd be really funny if you got pushed back to the pits. That's the only way you can survive.
Yeah, we got
And what do you
all our
know?
engineers working on it.
What is this?
We got
I've never
6
seen-
minutes, we reckon, and then we'll be back out there.
Honestly, this is probably the defining moment of the stream. It's probably going to be clipped and sent everywhere because that was absolutely
that's
legendary.
astonishing.
This car these 2 cars have survived so many DNFs this race, and this was the one I thought they're actually going to have to retire this car. Finally, it's going down, and no, you pushed it the whole way back to the pit lane.
What
God
were you
almighty, that's
thinking?
I was shitting myself, like panicking, absolutely panicking. Like I thought once the engine was stopped, and like I was pressing like start of the ignition, like everything. I was trying to get it going again, and then next minute I'm rolling down this hill, and then I'm on the team radio and just like, what about the B team? Where's the B team at? And then I'm like, can they give me a push? And then they like he pulls up behind me and starts pushing me, and it works.
I can't believe I have no words. I don't know what to think. Absolutely spectacular. But
It's unbelievable.
it is unbelievable.
It's like something out of a movie, honestly.
It's out of the Cars movie. People were
Literally,
comparing it to. End scene with like Lightning McQueen pushing a guy across the line. It's like exactly that. Oh my god.
Oh. I'm hoping that the damage is not too great though, that we can still continue after.
God, if your car can't retire now, come on,
Oh,
just push
and
that way back
one
to
of our
the
drivers
pits.
fell asleep. He was meant to be up next, but
Oh, and that's so
yeah, so
who's
Craig's gonna have to hop it back in. and then I'm gonna have to pop back in after 2 hours.
Well, that's unfortunate, to
Yeah.
say the least.
So
I mean-
something that happened while we are talking here, Harry actually overtook Vasilis Carter to close the lead in the GT class to 1.5 minutes, and he's now already closing in 3 seconds a lap.
Peter, if you get this car going again,
Mate, oh, you won't believe.
if you do,
But yeah, well, fingers crossed here, fingers crossed.
my fingers are crossed.
We will keep an eye on that, but Cater
User
and
left your channel.
Cater and Blanks, definitely a battle to watch out for.
User left your channel.
Who's just entered the pits? It was Monero, our race leader, coming to the pits. Will he finally switch drivers? Surely he's going to switch drivers this time.
Surely, otherwise there could be an issue because as soon as I left, he was still in, and
He's been in for most of the time I've been commentating today.
I don't know why it's not been investigated right now.
I honestly don't know. But there's some incident somewhere. Oh, so the one there's been a crash between Zolika, the LMP car, and the House GT series. So
Jamie and I think it was, don't know who else it was behind.
I think it was Kyle House
Oh
got
no.
involved in the crash. It was a GT car. As Monero leaves the pits now.
And Maxi as well.
Indeed, there was some more crashes there, but Hemison is not too far behind Monero at the moment. And Monero comes into the pits, comes out, he hasn't switched drivers.
So that will definitely be a penalty later,
I'm almost
if
certain
they don't have a good excuse for that.
Peter Hayward still in the pit lane, so I wonder if we're going to see this car.
The cat with 9 lives.
Come on, it can't just retire now. It's the whole stint back to the pit lane. Come on.
Props to Marco though. Props to that for sacrificing that.
Wait, it's done on the
Oh, he's
ground.
done it!
Come on, go forward.
Craig's doing a driver change.
He's done the driver change and all.
Come on. Mate, this will be crazy if this happens.
Attention.
This reminds me of SMP racing in Le Mans, where they waited for like 20 laps or something, or 40 laps, and still managed to get their car in for most of the race. That reminds me of that team.
Oh god, I don't know if it's gonna go though.
I don't know either.
Is this finally it for the Infinity Racing car? Oh, the
Don't
brakes are
jinx
on the
it.
side. Come on. So you had all the mechanics down there working on it.
Even
The
if
number 130, Marco Breen, has
Second
got a
stop-go
10.
penalty for Marco Breen for externally assisting a car and reversing the pit lane.
Oh,
What Isaac just explained to us.
yeah. So he's got a penalty for helping assisting the car into the pit lane. So
so there was a report, I believe, that got submitted.
I think
Otherwise, it
about
wouldn't have
20
been
did.
investigated.
Yeah, I think like everybody investigated that. to be
Yeah.
honest.
Even though it was quite funny to watch our end, and it's
I can
not-
understand the driver's frustration.
I can understand the frustration for the other drivers, and probably not the best way. So,
Dancy's car isn't going, so
no. So, I do believe Marco will be going to the pits soon to serve that.
I'm gonna message Spud to see if this is it.
We will check. We will see. He's still there. That is quite surprising. But I think Zach just about to is about being lapped by Antonio, whatever his name. Craig just said, have you never watched Cars the movie? Oh, this is not looking good for Craig and Pete. It is broken.
just talking with Craig. I asked him, not Craig, Peter. I asked him if this is it, and he said could be. And I asked him if it's dead. He hasn't responded yet, but
he's not giving up. They're not giving up, but that is just the sad times of racing. People could lose it at times and have too much damage. Ooh.
10 seconds stop go penalty for Craig Dancy for using in-game chat.
Ooh, that was interesting.
I didn't even hear it, to be honest, but apparently he has.
Yeah, he was got a 10 seconds stop go for using the game chat, so I do believe Joshua will be using the chat as having a penalty as well.
I can't get a penalty because I already got disqualified because of server issues.
Oh yeah.
That's how to do it.
Oh yeah, it's you, innit? Excuse me. Oh no, no.
Is that
Oh, he's
another
done it again!
penalty?
Oh, Craig.
We need another one.
No. Well, I think he's got nothing to lose. His car is dead, so... Well, nearly dead.
Hemmingson's in. Second place driver is in the pits.
Oh, he's 30 seconds!
Yeah, he was, I think Moreno came into the pits and didn't switch drivers, but he came into the pits. Because, you know...
Yeah, that is interesting.
10 second stop go penalty for Craig Dancy for using in-game chat.
Again! So a 20-second stop go penalty.
Yeah, no, it's not really ideal for him, is it?
He's not gonna... Is he doing it on purpose?
Maybe. I haven't even heard him, to be honest, yet. I don't think I'm listening enough. But, yeah.
That is his car is still there. It's like Infinity Avengers dying.
He's got to pull it together. Come on.
We are hoping he does, but he will be about 3 or 4 laps down, and I think Marco will be going ahead of...
Possibly. This might be the first car in the LMP series that Marco's got past me very long time.
Yeah.
And it was his teammate who pushed through the pits.
That almost happened in 2017, Le Mans. Just saying.
Did it? Oh no.
Almost. It almost happened when a GT3 almost won. No, GTE almost won Le Mans, like the whole thing. Because it was like one LMP car left.
Oh god, no. I don't watch Le Mans that much. I watched this year's one because of Fernando Alonso. But
I think a lot of people watched it because of him.
same with Indy 500, but yeah, I did watch some of some of 2017's one, but I didn't watch all of it because I do like Le Mans. I just
Actually, in the 2017 Le Mans, it was the number
60 second stop go penalty for Louis Monero for overdoing driver time.
Oh, he's got a penalty, Monero. This
was
is the
expecting
lead.
that.
This is the lead as well. The thing is, Monero can't afford these penalties because he's leading the race, and there's got to be some sort of issue with his team. I think
Yeah.
the
60 second though. I was expecting something more than that.
Wait, was it a 60-second time penalty?
Yeah, 60 second stop go penalty. That was his penalty for overdoing the stint.
Oh god, that's gonna make him and MC very close,
Now be
though.
26. No, actually no. Martin will probably inherit the lead.
Yeah, this is gonna be great for Martin and for the DDoS team. So we'll see just how that goes. But I think it's it for Dancy, to be honest. I don't know what his car's thinking of doing, but it's not racing at the moment.
No.
I think this deserves like a Lewis Hamilton. Oh no, to be honest.
Oh no, no.
Oh
no. I do have a deck, but I don't have it configured to a soundboard yet, so that would have been ideal. Or he's going to serve it at his earliest opportunity.
Oh, is he coming in now?
Yeah, he is coming in now.
I think it's probably
So,
best to
60
serve it
seconds. Martin is about to cross the straight coming up soon.
Thing is, this 60-second is going to change the entire race now.
So he's got, 60 seconds plus a pit stop.
Yeah, people in stream, please clip the whole. Oh, they switched the. I think they switched it again. Did they switch the team again? I'm not sure. But somebody needs to clip the whole Peter Hayward stuff.
I do have it recorded as well, so I can clip it once I go offline, but not yet.
Yes, I would have recorded this, but I'm streaming it, and it will just kill my storage.
Okay.
12 hours is just gonna rip storage. Right, I'm gonna have to
Props
refresh.
to you,
now.
man, for doing that.
Yes, it's very good. I like streaming. It's cool.
Oh, good. As long as you like streaming, that's all good things. As Martin is about to cross the line. Oh, this is going to be close.
Oh, Dancy's come into the box. I think this might be it. We've seen that car go into that box a lot
Oh,
of
he's
times
out.
now.
He's out. He's out.
I'm not
Oh,
sure
my
to trust
word.
it at the moment because, to be honest, he's been in there before. So,
Yes, he has. So
I
I'm not
wonder if
going to
he's
say
gonna
it
pull
yet.
out. Come on. Come on, Nancy, you need to pull out of there. Come on, you can't just give up.
So Louis is still in the lead, but Martin is not
seconds.
that far behind.
Oh,
Oh, Louis! That was a corner cut and a half.
So we now actually have another interview coming up
User was moved to
with
your
our
channel.
beautiful back of the grid barbecue party, Ross Smith.
How is everyone?
Oh, good, how are you?
Good.
Good, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No problem. What do you think of all of this so far?
It's been great. Great first endurance race ever for me and Jamie. I would say Darren too, except he's had TeamSpeak issues, so he hasn't been able to join.
Yeah. I mean, good positions. I mean, do you think you'll be doing more of these in the future? You see yourself doing
Oh,
more?
absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. This is, it's a ton of fun. I mean, there were a couple hiccups that's, it's really been slowing us down for the most part, just getting car set up. I mean, we didn't even have the right aero package picked until maybe last week, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So it's been a learning experience, but our goal in this was just to finish, and so far we're on track for that. We like to aim high.
Yes, it's fair enough. I mean, first endurance race, you don't really know what to expect, I suppose. It's like going blind, you know. First
No, but it.
yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's been a lot of great racing, even if we weren't competitive and posting laps that were 20 seconds faster than what we were. And some other people were.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
yeah, it's been.
In terms of debuts, how do you rate your one?
Say again.
In terms of debuts, how do you rate your one? Good, bad?
It could have been better. I stiffed it a bit going through the bus stop behind somebody early on, so that kind of jacked the car up a bit. It wasn't too bad and kept it going for the most part, but the first two stops I just had to change tires because they were squares.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So we just went past the 4 hour mark. We just got 4 hours left of this session, which is quite something. 12 hours to spot.
60 seconds stop go time for Louis Monero for
4 hours to
overdoing
go.
drive time.
I thought you already had that.
Wait,
Yeah, but
just
he
got
gets another one because he didn't change the driver. He will
He
get
didn't
these
change the driver
from-
in there. No, this is the lead now. This will be the lead. Go on.
and if he doesn't change it now, he will get even more.
He
Yeah,
needs to.
so
He needs to change this.
And I've just got confirmation then, unfortunately, the 9 lives for Pete and Craig is now over. They are out.
I don't believe it. No.
They are out, unfortunately.
They've gone. let's finally put them over the edge, I suppose, and that's them.
So Ross, just like one quick question. Now that Jamie is probably finishing his stint, who will finish this race?
I
Are you still debating?
Well, I'll definitely jump in for the next couple hours, and it'll likely be Jamie.
You will leave him the honor of crossing the line?
Yeah, that was kind of the plan from the get-go, just so that way he could finish strong. He's sort of the better racer of the three of us, anyway. He's more the supercars guy, likes the endurance stuff a lot. I usually watch BTCC and enjoy the 8-nit pack racing, but no, he's a good anchor to have.
So generally, from like looking at it, you had a not so eventful race in terms of crashes. You didn't seem very involved.
You guys weren't watching me the whole time.
We are ignoring negative aspects of your stint and focusing on the positives, like the car still has tires.
Well, I appreciate that for sure, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. There have been a couple moments. Usually it would just be like a bit of a lag or something that just throw me off at a corner, and Jamie's kind of kicked it out through the bus stop a few times. But yeah, for the most part, it's been okay. We're still going.
Ironically enough, Monero hasn't changed drivers.
And another penalty.
That will surely be another penalty for him. Is he? He's literally asking for penalties at this point.
The problem is, if he continues this, Jamie will actually pass him, and they will be in 7th.
Honestly,
This team's having problems right now.
he could seriously lose the podium at this point if he continues with this. I know it's probably not even his fault. That's the even worse thing about it. It's probably one of his drivers hasn't like turned up.
That's the really sad thing. Is when a driver, you planned all your stints in advance, and then you're like, oh, there's someone that has bottled it or missed it because they were asleep or something like that. So you got to feel for Louis. He doesn't really. I don't think he really wants to be in that car for very long. Now he kind of hopes that he stays where he is. So Martin's now in the lead now. So
I think the chat is getting a bit salty that we haven't looked in there for a while. Someone look at the sorry, continue.
Actually, Liam in Discord brought up a good point. Probably Lewis and his team will be disqualified as there are 4 drivers. We have less than 4 hours left, and 2 drivers weren't in the car, but a driver has a minimum race time in this race of 2 hours.
Yeah, they won't do that now.
So they will probably be disqualified at the end of the race.
That's unfortunate as hell.
no.
And I hate to think it's not Monero's fault. I really do.
At least if they can't explain it.
What team is Louis in?
He is in Z. Let me check.
It's Andrew Racing,
Yeah.
number 20.
20.
He hasn't changed again.
Oh, that's weird because one of his teammates is still in the chat.
Wait,
So-
what? Hang on,
One of his drivers is still in the chat.
Very odd.
So,
Why haven't they changed? Yeah, shows he's in there. What the heck?
but maybe he's asleep. Maybe he's fallen asleep on TeamSpeak or whatever.
Maybe Peter Hayward's just gone in there to talk to them. So I'm assuming they're going to get things sorted out soon. But, I mean... yeah, I don't really know what to think of this, because Monero might actually end up getting disqualified at the end of this, and Hemmingson now over a lap ahead. This went from a seemingly Luis Monero race to win to a Martin Hemmingson race. So, ironic thing is, Martin Hemmingson is.
Oh, we've got another retirement. Nigel Groenfeld.
That looks more like a
Or disconnect.
DC.
Oh, it looked like a disconnect, so hopefully he can join. I didn't see any problems. So, we're keeping our fingers crossed he comes back.
Also, if we look at it, because they always get overseen a bit, Harry is now only 1 minute and 12 seconds behind Vasilis. That means he closed in another almost minute in the last stint.
Grundeveld was leading earlier on, I believe, and he had the exact same issue earlier on in the race, where he retired because he had a connection issue or something, and he came back, so I think he'll probably end up coming back again. So he's one of the few cars that have had more retirements than cars, so that's always brilliant.
That'll put him back near where we are.
True.
Hate to see it.
I think it'll put you ahead. Yeah.
So looking through the current standings, we have Martin leading in the number 75 DDoS Racing Orica, 1 lap ahead of Luis Moreno, who will probably be disqualified after the race or receive another penalty. Oh, he just...
Where's Dean?
It looks
oh
like
my
they
word,
just
another
left.
DC? Or is it a retirement? Oh, Harry! Oh, that was a big spin from Harry Blanks. He has overcocked it, but I think someone was with him. I don't know. I think Carl and Harry had a bit of a coming. I think he is slowing down. It
Blanks
looks
is
like
completely slowed, yeah.
very slow. So looks like we could, if he doesn't get the car together. Oh nope, he is going. By the looks of things,
Looking at his current pace, he will still catch Carter later on, as he's currently gaining around 4 to 5 seconds a lap onto
Yes.
Carter, so he will get him if this isn't too much damage and he needs a repair. If he needs one, it will be a little bit longer. But we still have the 8th place with Nigel and 2nd place with Dean. Previous Lewis both disconnected, hoping that they come back, and Harry is now in the pits with what looks like front damage.
or maybe they left, or maybe they got told that due to the fact that they were ignoring the issues, maybe it could be a disqualification. But we'll have to find out as Harry's gone in the pits. Luckily, no other things has been done for them, but probably another investigation on that one. That will mean Antonio will probably inherit 2nd place soon, in about 2 laps time. So we will watch out for that. But interestingly, Maxi and Zach will be closing in soon. I think Martin has just lapped him. So what was... Oh, Nigel's rejoined. He is back. Thank goodness. I think Louis was going to try and join as well, but again, that wouldn't work, so otherwise he would get a penalty. So, don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah, I was going to assume that Nigel would come back, but House is coming into the pits now then. Kyle House, so you might see him do a driver transfer. It's been a while since we've seen him do it.
Yeah, he will be, I think, soon. Phillips Schiff, I think that's how you say his name, is in the pits as well. Possibly for another driver change, or if we could be going in to do another stint. We don't know. But already 3 retirements in the space of half an hour. That is just...
Yeah, this is
not
quite
good.
insane. Skykey says, GG, I tried to take over from Peter, but his car was totaled. Ironic, Sparky, because you were saying earlier on that I hope he brings it back in one piece. He didn't. So it's kind of unfortunate there.
Gentlemen, I will have to leave you and shovel down some pork ribs before my next stint.
Ooh.
Have fun and remember to make that fire so it stays nice and warm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Jealous.
Alright.
Be sure to have fun out there and bring us some good battles. We're watching you.
I'll certainly keep you entertained if nothing else.
Good.
Alright. That's all
Alright.
good.
Thank you.
Alright, see you.
User left your channel.
Right, so in terms of on-track battles, nothing really.
Oh, Ivan!
Just completely spun it there up the top of Radion, and yeah, that's surely going to be a damaged car.
Oh, could
You
this...
might see it going down this straight. We're going to see just how twitchy it is.
Because we don't want
yep,
another...
It's very twitchy.
It might be another Code 80, yeah.
Yeah, looking at that,
It is
probably
very
going to be a Code
slow.
80.
It's
Yeah.
like the 6th Code 80 in this race.
Yeah, they've all kind of
But
caused.
it's up to the stewards, not up to us, unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to presume it is.
I...
Every time I presume so far, I've been right. So
Well,
here we
Nigel's
go.
back. Nigel's back in the race. So that's good news. He's in the pits now. We'll see if he can get back in racing. Oh, no. Looks like Ivan is still going. But very slow. I don't know. I can't really tell. So we shall see. As Dina thinks back in the race as well.
He's actually got some decent speed, so probably
Yeah.
not going to be a Code 80.
Good
looking at him.
God. Thank goodness.
Oh, all out of shape through there though. He was going really fast and then got to the corner and he saw how twitchy the car was and he slowed it right down again.
He has slowed it, and we've got Balsis, the leading GTE, closing up to, I think, in a LMP sandwich by the looks of things, Jared and I think it was George. George way behind the GTE car, but I wonder what the GTE will be doing, but he seems to be doing very good lap times. Beeping of horns.
A group is in, and also we have a glitched car on the track, which is exactly what we got.
I did see someone cut the corner. I think it was either Jared or...
I think it's George Smith who's lagging
George
on the
Smith,
track.
or either George or Jared. I don't know who it was. But
I think George might have a laggy car. I'm not
yeah,
sure.
looks like it.
Or is it mine? Wait, what? That's confusing me.
Let me look at the stream.
Hey, my the car's like back on the track. Who am I? Which car?
I can't really tell, to be honest.
It's we got the ghosting there earlier. I don't know, but anyway. Right, so 3 laps ahead is Martin Hemsinger of Herovic, and where is oh, Dean Jones. Dean Jones is in the car.
Yep, he's been in for a few laps now. He managed to
Yeah.
get the car together.
To be honest, I haven't been looking at it too much, so
Good job you
He's-
got me, eh?
he's back in the car. Exactly, he's back in the car now. So
GG.
yes.
That is good news.
So unfortunately, we haven't seen anything from the other two.
They still probably won't get their minimum times, or they
Oh, no.
can't get their minimum times. So
Yeah.
either they have an explanation, or this is just for the fun and for the show.
Yeah, it's like physically impossible at this point, but they genuinely haven't like it's only been these two. It's been a two-man team so far for them. Dean Jost was in earlier on, I believe. So yeah, we've only seen two of their four drivers. So not doing amazingly well, are they, with the amount of drivers they have?
One of them's fallen asleep, so...
Yeah, it's very... Yeah.
The worst thing you would come to realise is if you end up getting disqualified or in a worse position, the driver that was meant to be doing a stint then wakes up and is like, oh, what did I miss?
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to oversleep, especially in a race you've been planning for so long.
And practicing as well, because it has been organised since I think July.
It's been, yeah, a very long time it's been going.
So...
I remember being asked to cast this a very long time ago. So,
same here. I think it was
one of the
end of July, I think it was, I got asked to do it.
I don't even remember. I'm one of the Mouse One staff, so I was one of the first people to kind of know about this when it was going in, but I don't remember when it was. So ages and ages ago. But
It's racing,
yeah,
unfortunately.
but we see Dean Jost has lost so much time, and he's crashed into the wall. As I say that, he just lost it then into the wall.
Oh my word.
So our estimated lap times was when I got this up earlier on, and completely was stupid about when I opened it up. Right. Okay, I'm gonna have to open it up again. Wait, I'm not gonna. I should have closed it. I'm done. Right. How am I gonna do this? Ahaha.
Who is Dobby Freehelf? He just left.
It looks like the Infinity Racing number 48 had to retire or had
Oh, is
a
that
DC.
him?
They've been standing in the pits for around 3 to 4 minutes now without a car model, so they probably have connection or server issues.
That's how you're smart, guys, when you end up getting something you see on screen that you don't want everybody else to see. There we go.
Yes, because you get a full screen, so you don't really get to... But you get a lovely opportunity of seeing the tyres as well, so we don't get to see that.
Oh, I've got, like, everything. I've got, hang on, I'll show you guys this on screen now. I've got my lovely, data here.
Looking
It shows
nice.
me everything. It's just, you'll probably see it on screen in like a minute or so because of the lag, but that's brilliant.
I can see it now, actually. Oh, cool.
Yes, I get all of that, so that's decent.
So interestingly, the top 6 are on the soft tyres. I believe.
Yes.
So that is... These in the pits again.
Harry Blake's been on the hards a long time, so they seem to be working for him. They seem to be doing a job for him, so... I mean, if it's working for him, that's fine. Yeah, I suppose it's decent.
And interestingly, Nigel has still been in the pits for quite a long time. He's still in the garage, so... Maybe this could be the end of their team. Maybe that'll be a shame if that happens. We are hoping that he could get the car back home.
So Harry Blanks is again gaining around 3 seconds per lap on Vasilis Carter, although he's now 1 lap down.
Ooh. Not that far at all then now. That is very impressive stuff from Harry Blanks. Despite all
He's
these
been doing this for over 2 hours now, but nobody listened to me when I said it.
No, it's just,
Now,
yeah, it hasn't really been close enough.
running through the standings, the top 3 LMP2s are Martin Hemmingsen, then 3 laps behind Anthony Chalapchuk. Sorry if I butchered that. And then we have Diane Jose, which will probably get a penalty or be disqualified, I'm not sure. And 4th place, just in case, is Maxi Malinovsky. Currently leading GTs were Silas Carter, followed by Harry Planks and Daniel Rowe. And George Smith is sadly a little bit behind, but he's holding strong.
I'm actually very impressed with the GTE battles at the moment. I think, despite the troubles Harry Blanks has been having, he has been doing absolutely well to try and possibly take the GTE battle happening for a very long time right now. So don't rule his team out. It looks like Nigel's team is out as well. So another retiree to add to the 12 hours of Spa, but
Joseph spun it again.
oh yes he has. But as far as the GTEs, I think we only got 3 GTEs left, I believe. Harry Blanks, Daniel oh no, 2! Well, 3. No, 3. Cater, Harry Blanks and Daniel Rowe. Out of the many that retire, half the people that are still in this for the GT perspective, but
Just watching Dean Jones go around. He's not looking comfortable in the car whatsoever.
no.
Doesn't help the amount of penalties he's had to pick up so far. He's not a whole massive amount ahead of Malowski, and as I was saying earlier, he's got the real chance of leading the podium. He really has right now.
He does.
Can't really afford penalties and whatnot, which he's had quite a lot of.
Interestingly, is how far is he between him and Maxi Manalowski? Because they're on the same lap.
Yes, I think Manalowski just crossed the line just a minute ago.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, he's up through Radion now, so it's not an amazing amount of time.
Not probably about 20-30 seconds, probably, or 40 seconds.
So,
Give or
something
take.
like that. Yeah. But that's enough for a penalty, so we never know. And if he does get disqualified, that's him all the way down to the bottom. So we'll have to wait and see just how, just what this does to him. But currently, Martin Hemmingson is in a very, very comfortable lead. And he's looking to kind of stay there for the time being. His lap times are matching, Antonio's just behind him. So yeah, there's not really a whole lot to say about them. He's doing very well in terms of pace. He's Martin Hemmington's personal best is a 157.9, so he's improved that fairly recently. And Dean Jones is 158.0. Antonio's 157.8. He's obviously got the fastest lap of the race, so yeah, we have a momentary yellow flag in sector 3. Wonder if that was anybody going off in particular.
I wonder, let me just check.
It's unfortunate the Infinity team didn't finish in the end then.
No.
All of them are out.
Are they?
Yes. You got the Dobby hashtag free elf. And then you've got
Him.
Craig here. And then the other, back down to the very beginning, we have, yeah, it's just, it hasn't really worked out for them, this race. Shame they had so many lives in the beginning. They just died. Teams just died in the end.
Interestingly, the incident that happened with what happening to cause the Code 80 is now on the Twitter page, so people can watch that back.
Yeah, that's
laughter or misery.
Shout out to the m1's Productions media team composed of Faz and Lollers, two good guys. You see them in the chat every now and then. They're the media team. They produce the graphics for me on my streams on the m1's Stream Pro and Dev on the Mondays and the Fridays. So yeah, they do a lot for m1's. So yeah, thank you to both of them. They hold the Twitter page as well, so they've done all that. So thank you.
Yes, thank you very much for them. So if you want to find out what happens if you missed a few bits of the race, check the Twitter. You all will be revealed.
They've been tweeting the whole way through this race, I believe.
That is good. So they've been doing the same with you. They've been up and at it since start of the team.
Exactly.
And the love hearts are going in the chat.
Yes, that's Lola's, Rants, and yeah, that's another racer, so yeah, that's good.
That is good. So, nice to see people still going, actually.
Yeah, still quite a lot that can change from this point, as shown just now, with Dean Dope, Joe's, anything can happen.
Exactly. Louise was very comfortable until the issues they've had with their team. Not sure what's happened with their other driver. So, possibly Dean wasn't meant to go in the car yet.
Yeah.
Luckily, I think he can stay until the end, I think. Because he's got about 4 hours left. If I'm not mistaken.
3.5 about
3.5.
nearly. Yeah, so we're getting there, getting towards the end.
Home stretch for some of these people.
Yes, 3 hours feels like nothing now. I can
Some of
confirm.
them, not all of them. Some people are used to doing an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Not something this extravagant. So.
Oh god, no. Casting I normally do up to an hour max. So.
Same.
12 hours is amazing.
Big ask.
It definitely is. But I like it. It's fine. Right.
People saying that we should talk more about the GTEs. Well, there's not much going on at the moment, but there's only 3 GTEs left. But I think Harry Blanks is Cater is the current leader for the GTEs, about to cross the line to start lap 212, 213. He's about 2 laps ahead, I think, at the moment. But Harry Blanks could be under pressure from Daniel Rowe soon as all. Harry nearly lost it again. Where is Daniel Rowe at the moment? He is a bit far behind at the moment, but you can
Daniel
see
won't be a problem for Harry, as Harry
No.
is currently 5 seconds a lap faster than Daniel. That's not the problem. The problem will be keeping the pace to catch Veselos Carter, as he's currently still constantly for the last few hours now gaining 3 to 5 seconds a lap on him.
yes.
Sure that'll cause a very good battle towards the end. At least I'm hoping it will.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed for that, for those top 3 to battle.
Yeah, I would, but it didn't work for Infinity still being in it, so I don't know if it'll work for this. But yeah, Case has been leading a very long time, their team, so it'd be interesting to see if Harry can maybe get that towards the end, towards the latter stages.
Oh, they're after something a lag from the server.
Me too,
then.
just a massive freeze. We had one very early on in the server as well, so I think it's just a thing that happens as Harry Blank comes into the pits. I wonder if you can maybe go for a driver change or something along those lines.
He's been there
But
for quite a while.
interesting to see. Yeah, it's interesting to see who's been here since the beginning of the stream. Obviously, this time of night, the stream kind of dies down a little bit, which is completely fine. I get tired, everybody else gets tired.
35
So-
people still watching.
Yes, it's very good. It's
So,
very good.
if you're still up watching, or if you just joined us, welcome along to
Yes.
this 12 hours of Spa event, which has been going on 3 hours and 29 minutes, or 28.
Yeah, we've got about 3 hours and 29 minutes left, so nearly 9 hours.
So actually, the Infinity Racing 48 just went back on track with Dobby Elf.
No way.
What? What?
being on track.
No way.
Also, Harry Planks did come into the pits to swap with Simon Ollerich and got overtook by Daniel
Oh my
Rowe.
god. The
Although
mustard
that will
car is
change
back.
at the next stop.
If anybody gets a mustard car reference, you're all you've all been here since the start of the stream, because me and Kadike, I had this thing where I could see the car but it was in yellow, so we kind of memed it with the mustard car.
Wow.
So it now hasn't got its livery. It's now just completely yellow. So nice.
Yes.
Also, the leader is currently pitting. Martin Hemmingson is pitting right now.
This will probably be him giving over his lead to Liam Lance, I presume. If he is going to do it right now. I'll leave Liam with the last 3 hours to do.
Oh, and we got a
Liam.
driver change, I believe. Oh,
Is Liam
What's
Lance
happening?
now in the car? What happens? What's going on? I'm confused.
This pit stop for the team of Harry Banks Racing, is awfully long for a driver change.
Yeah, I'm gonna presume
Also,
they might
he's
have
missing
some
a
issues.
car model.
Oof. Oh yeah, some of them on my screen have been missing.
This
the,
is exactly what we saw with the car of Neil, I believe, earlier.
Oh, Hemmingson runs off. He's good though for the time being. He just ran a little bit wide onto the gravel. Nothing that's going to boost his lap time sensationally. I can't believe Dobby's
still
back
going.
with everybody else not believing that as well in the chat. How is Infinity still alive? I don't know.
Well, the clue's in the name, Infinity.
Yeah. Right. So Martin Hemmingson has to do an interview after this now. It's
Why?
I've been told to pressure him into an interview, so I'm going to do it. Martin Hemmingson, you have to come interview now. I think he made a deal that he would come and interview.
At some point, you can't break out on that deal now.
He's one of the guys that doesn't talk, so this will be fun. We need him in here. Everybody needs to hear Feig's voice.
I'm guessing he's a person who never ever speaks ever on Discord or anything like that, so it'd be nice to hear him whilst he finished just driving.
I think I heard him say yeet like yesterday. That was
Yeet.
it. That's all I've ever heard him do. And breathe occasionally. But yeah, he doesn't talk.
No. Yeah, a bit worrying about the GT car for Harry there, so hopefully this won't be another retirement, but unfortunately this might be it for Simon and Harry. But Jazz did not too bad either. With, I think, I think we can see another battle on our mitts, because I see Alexander Jones and Jared in the same camera shot, and they're on the same laps as well, so could we see an LMP battle that we haven't seen in a long time?
I hope so.
I hope so as well, as they go on the Camel Straight now.
Where is this battle? Who is this?
Alexander Jones and Jared van der Weide.
Yeah, they are close. They are very close on track.
So,
That's what I mean by these battles literally turn out of nowhere. They just pop.
yeah, I'm just like, oh, they're actually, and I think Dean and Maxi will keep an eye on those as well, but I think it's not as close as this.
Yeah, this is the closest thing we have.
But yeah, by the looks of things.
So, will this be a nice battle that we have in our hands, or will he pull away? We're going to have to see
Find
just
out.
what happens.
As I think Jared is starting to lose a bit of time from Alexander Jones now, I think.
Yeah, I think, to be fair, Alexander Jones just came across a bit of traffic, so that might have affected him a little bit.
That might help him all. It's not helping.
Oh, Martin Emerson with the fastest lap of the race, and the DDoS racing there. And Joe spins it off the track.
But he's back on.
He's
so he's
not
okay.
on the podium anymore, though.
Nope.
That's his podium gone. We now see this car is not on the podium. This is quite amazing, Jose. And Malinsky might be a good battle than we might see soon.
I was right with this thing. Oh, I see Dobby 3 Alpha in the same shot as well.
Yes, and that lovely yellow car. I don't know if you guys see that as well.
Oh, it's not yellow for me.
It's just
white.
completely yellow. Yeah, it's meant to be like the Infinity livery that you're supposed to see, but for some reason my game is just showing me a lovely yellow livery.
Oh, right.
Completely luminous yellow, so the easiest car to spot. But I wonder if Dobby is going to hold him up there. A little bit, maybe. Give us a nice battle.
Dean's gone into pits.
We've got a double podium for M1's guys, have we?
Maybe.
Like M1 F1 drivers. I don't know if we do actually. Lollers. Who are they? I know we have Fly, but that's it. And Rance, but they're in the same team.
So it looks like the car ferry planks is bugged and currently stuck in the pits.
Yeah, that's
in
what
the
we
pit
thought.
stop. So all the work he did over the last hours is just negated in this one stop.
This could be really sad, I think, if this turns out.
User was moved out of your channel.
So looking not promising for them, but we could see some more coming up. Because I think Dina's lost it, I think, as well. Losing a bit of time. So,
yeah, they're all some very nice battles going on right now on the grid. So
Simon's left. He's out.
No.
Another retirement. I think Harry was doing ever so well. We were watching him. It was great, and hopefully it's a disconnection. But I don't think he's going to get Kai's car off the pits if he rejoins. So
User was moved to your channel.
unfortunately, he's out. But we've still got 3 GTEs fighting for position. Alexander Jones is definitely pulling away a little bit from Jared at the moment, so let's. Jared might be leaving it, but I don't know.
Ivan hasn't retired, has he?
Pardon?
Ivan hasn't retired, has he? Grove. Look, I'm watching him on track, but it tells me he's retired.
Who? Simon?
No, Ivan.
Ivan? I don't see Ivan.
P8.
That's odd.
Or P9.
Oh no, yeah,
no.
he's P8. He's P8 at the moment. Yes, he's still on track, I think. Let me just check. Yeah, he is on my screen.
Oh, it's Nigel. I missaw that.
Yeah, Simon
Nigel's
is out,
not in.
unfortunately.
Yeah, Simon and Nigel that are out for the LMP class.
No, Simon was the GTE. I think. Can't remember.
Simon GTE and what's his name? Nigel in LMP. So Nigel will probably end up joining back because he's done this a couple of times now.
Yeah, he has this race.
He's done it at the beginning as well. And why? Okay, something's wrong here with this camera angle. But if you look just ahead of Jones, it shows. Oh, Joe's
Joe's just disconnected.
Oh,
Yeah,
not again!
That's what the glitch was. Joe has gone. So this might be the end of the team that was leading the race in a dominant fashion for a long time. So, not what they want to see. Satellite racing.
Definitely not.
That's definitely not done them any good because they're now down to P6. Even if they did come back, it wouldn't be amazing for them. Maybe they could push it up. I don't know. We've got like 3 hours left, so decent amount of time. To everybody who's just joined, be sure to check out all the links below. Join the m1's server and yes, to the GoFundMe, the m1's stuff, and the Infinity Racing live races stuff. All the live stuff, you can go and have a look at that as well. So yeah, be sure to join the Discord and check out M1 Junkies. So yeah.
Join the fun. It is
Yes,
a lot of good fun.
Yes, the M1 Discord is it's great. For we do the F1 League in there, so it'll be fun.
I haven't actually joined the main Discord yet, so now might be my chance.
It's just the link's just below the stream if you want to join it there.
I'll do that after I've done my stim.
Yes.
There we go.
Right. So we have major on-track battles.
Oh, Simon's back. Simon's back. He's hot.
Oh no.
Oh, and he's already nearly bent into the wall there. Oh my! So we've got another person in the race who's done a SMP racing style S move and rejoined, even though they're a few laps down. So the 9 lives have returned on Simon's car. I've got to say that now. I think Alexander Jones is about to lap him though.
Yeah. There seems to be 9 lives on every car this race.
Pretty much, yeah. Apart from Alex Tunbridge, Jose Antonio, Huari and Craig.
Especially the Infinity cars. My god, if one of the Infinity cars finishes this race.
I think the chat will go crazy right now.
Dobby #3elf. That's the Infinity car we have left.
Alpha 60.
Also, Simon and Jose just rejoined, and Simon is already on track, gaining time again.
Yeah, he is gaining a lot of time. So we could see a battle merging between him and possibly George as well. Jose, back in. Wow. That is incredible that these drivers are rejoining. It just shows the rejoining has definitely worked.
Wait, Jose's been out for 8
Yeah.
years? Wait, no. Dean Jose. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, Dean
I'm looking at Jose or Tuno down in Dean. I was thinking he rejoined. I was going to be a bit confused then because he's like 61. That wouldn't be ideal.
No.
Finish that. He definitely wouldn't get up to like 200. Anyway, we have not a whole lot of battles. Infinity car better finish this race, and quite a way down at the moment behind the GT cars.
Oh, Dean!
I heard a crash. Oh, it's Aldridge. It's Simon the Aldridge. He's crashed it.
He just spun.
Did he? I didn't see it, but it's completely.
He only just spun. It wasn't a big.
The typical coming out of the bus stop spin that we all did.
That we've all seen, and
it's definitely been a prominent part of the stream.
it has, to be honest.
Also, it's getting hairy here between Jose and Martin a bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I saw one car going a little bit sideways around the track, but
It is quite tricky in these conditions, though, to keep the car stable at times because you don't know where you're going. That's probably why we've seen Pete bottle it a bit earlier.
Yeah. I think,
Because of the visibility.
yeah, no, visibility is a massive problem, especially earlier on when we had the flashing,
Beep beep.
flashing car, which meant that almost no visibility for that driver. So that's not good for, well, that wasn't good for them, but they got it all fixed out in the end, so it was all good. But,
So already then we'll start to see if this battle does change from the leaders to the LMPs. We see now quickly it can change due to penalties, so I wonder how long Martin Hemerson has been in the car for.
not all that long, because Liam Rance was in not too long ago. So
That's alright then, so he's still got some time to kill at the moment.
yeah.
Which is good to see. This race has been going for quite a long time now. And massive shout out to all of you that's just joined watching the stream. And obviously for most of us it's nearly bedtime, so if there's any UK British people still racing, then this is where their concentration could start to die down, especially at these types of endurance races.
Oh god, yeah, what time is it? It's like,
Almost midnight now, so
yeah.
if someone has an American in their team, then they're quite lucky, so because then the British people can sleep.
Having a diverse team must be like the best thing. I was talking about it earlier with like, you know, having a driver in each time zone would be ideal.
That would be.
I doubt anybody's really got that, but
No.
yeah. It's about 12 o'clock, nearly now, so
It's 1 o'clock in the game in the morning.
yeah. Ah, okay.
So
I've got no idea how to find that out, but yeah.
no, because someone told me earlier.
Ah, okay.
You can see that because it's set to the real time and real stars in the CST time zone. And I'm in that time zone, and it is
Yeah, Belgium is 1
10
hour
minutes till
ahead.
1. So, still 29:29. Nice temps here.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually then. It's been an exhausting race, but a fun one nonetheless.
It has. And I've been there for most of it, apart from a few hours. But for the first 3 or 4 hours, I ended up stewarding for some of it, and it was very interesting to say the least, especially the Code 80s we've had. And the incidents we've had to deal with.
Yeah,
Interesting experience.
I bet.
But very impressed with how these drivers are coping at the moment, though. We've seen worse.
Richard spun.
Oh, I jinxed it, didn't I?
Yeah, a little bit.
God's sake!
It's the commentator's curse, it always works.
I am known to jinx things. If you guys, any of you watch my streams in other leagues, you know I'm known to jinx. I'm the Mrs. Jinxer.
I normally do it here in M1, to be honest.
There we go then.
I think it happens to like every caster for some reason. I think it's just a weird magic power we possess. Let's go with that.
Yes. Not gonna try not say anything. So
Hemmingson hasn't spun yet.
don't. Oh my god.
But I'm changing them now. Here we go. If he spins, then within the next 10 minutes, then it works.
Yeah. If
Oh god.
well, Yes, I won't mention the you-know-who's. Rant.
How many times have DDoS won?
Oh my god.
Oh no, Heaven's supposed to be going well. He hasn't won a while, yeah? Right,
Yes,
right.
and it means you as well, not just me. Just saying. You're not out of the woods yet.
Okay, that's just... Where's the other
Dear
DDoS
me.
car? I haven't seen Honestly Spin either in a while, friends. Oh, you spawned once? Okay.
Yeah, so not... There's a...
So you,
Martin, I
you
think
probably
just-
won't spin again then.
Yeah,
Without
you just
logic.
past Simon, I believe. Was it Simon? Yeah, or it was someone anyway.
Hemingson, legit, I remember Hemingson spinning earlier on because he tried to lap the car here, behind one of the slower GT cars and kind of freaked out, I suppose, and lost it. To be honest, it wouldn't really matter a whole lot if Hemingson spun at this point, because he's 4 laps clear, 5 laps nearly. So he's doing alright.
He's doing good at the moment.
Yes. He's only spun once.
Alexander Jones, I think, is in 4th now. And I think the 5th place car is now Rob Tippin, who's doing quite well as well.
Yeah.
What was his lap time? Let me just check. His last lap time was a 2 minute.
Marsky might be coming in. Yeah.
We've got to get Martin in the interview box after this stint. We've got to.
Oh god. If not after this stint at the end as well. 'Cause,
It'll probably end up happening when I'm asleep. So if it does happen, and I'm not there, shame on you.
Well, I'm sure it'll be recorded by multiple sources.
Yes.
As,
And I will be able to watch back on Twitch, so...
Exactly. It might be on YouTube after, I'm not sure as well. So we'll find out. Usually the M1 streams are, but this one might be a bit long for somebody to download and then upload.
It will take a while, I think, to do that.
Oh god, yeah, when I uploaded YouTube videos, like a 30-minute video, it took a while. So I can only imagine how long a 12-hour video would take. Actually a bit longer, because the talk before and the talk after. So like a 13-hour video. Yeah.
That will be crazy.
Indeed, right. Let's, I thought I saw a spin there actually.
Alexander and... Let's see where
Oh,
Rob is.
Jose has lost it, and he did spin, I think, so...
Oh, he is having trouble passing the GTEs.
Yeah.
Luckily he's fine. Yep, he's fine at the moment. Samuel Bentley is now swapped in.
That's
take
Yelpy,
control.
I remembered.
So
I
he's
was
now
told-
back.
That's one of our Mouse 1 F1 races. I didn't realise until a few minutes ago that he's been racing this entire race, and I haven't realised he's actually a Mouse 1 F1 racer because I didn't know his real name until just now. So, go Sam Bentley.
He did race at the beginning of this 12 hours. Start
Yeah.
of this.
Yeah, he did. I just had no idea what his real name was.
Yeah, it is. In the F1 leagues, obviously, they have different names for it, different things. Because in Steam, you're allowed to change it.
Yeah.
Like Golf for Steam.
I think in this, mostly everybody just uses their real name because it's just easier.
It is a similar replica anyway. It is meant to
It doesn't
look what
affect.
it's
It
in
doesn't
real
affect me
life.
because I
So.
know. G. Smith is spun it. Okay.
Aww.
It's George. Is it George? Yeah,
What?
George Smith is spun. Oh, we have another yellow flag. Oh, it's Dobby. He's a 3-0.
Oh no! Oh, he is running. Oh, he's in the gravel. Oh, that must be some damage.
Probably. That's for
Yeah.
another car.
Oh, that is damage right there.
That's
Oh,
for another car putting out. Come on, you need to fix that. We need to have one of these cars finish the race. Damn it.
come on! Can we have that car finish? Oh no, but he is still going by the looks of things, and he's still there. Oh my God, he's in the grass. This is crazy right now, but hopefully, yeah, he is going at a suitable pace at the moment. So, oh, it's not lost. Lives are still there. It's all good.
He used to finish.
Oh, interestingly... Oh, no. I might not... Did Samuel Bentley overtake Alexander Jones? Or was it ages ago? It must have been ages ago.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. Hemmingson still only has one spin on his count. And yes, I am going to keep bringing it up. Because
we are going to keep bringing it up until...
I need to prove this theory.
Prove the point.
Exactly. So, some of you from the F1 league might know as Spike, he's leading the race, or Martin Henderson, who's been known in this race. It's kind of weird calling him by his actual name because I never called him by his actual name. Oh my god, he actually did nearly spin.
Oh my word!
We're getting to him. Can I show Simon? Yes, sure. Simon Bentley, here he is, in the DDoS car.
There you go. If you want to know about a driver, we will say it.
Yeah, if anybody wants to see a particular driver, just be sure to put it in Steam and I'll switch to it.
We will keep an eye on all of those. Ross is in the pits right now, Evans in the pits right now.
And switch over to Simon then.
Simon's in 13th.
Yes, there you go. Simon switch, there you go.
So he's in second, I believe, in the GTEs. It's by 2 laps down. He's doing well. If he keeps his pace up, he'll stay second. Despite all the troubles he's had earlier, he is doing very well. Oh! I do see a car. I thought I saw a car stationary.
I don't know.
I thought I did, but I don't. Must be my imagination.
There was a yellow flag.
Maxime has gone into the pits. He's having troubles. No. I thought I did see someone in the pits, but I don't know.
I think they've recovered because it seems to be green flag at the moment. There was a yellow flag, however, for a small amount of time, so I'm going to presume that was that. Don't mind me, I'm dying. 3 hours pretty much now left. So we're getting there.
Code 80 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Code 80.
Oh, Jose is missing his rear wing.
Who? Who was that?
Dean Jose missing his rear wing.
Oh, that is what's caused the Code 80 then.
Yeah, usually when we don't have a rear wing, Code 80 has been announced, so yeah.
How many Code 80s have there been in this race?
A lot, probably like 8, I'm going to presume. I don't know. More importantly though, how many times has Simon Emerson spun? Oh no. Alright, Samuel Bentley, the DDoS cars.
So...
Dobby 3 Elf actually spun, so under the Code 80. Know how, but he did it.
And there's been a drive-through from Rob
Drive-through
Tippin.
penalty from Timton for speeding on the Code 80.
Ooh. So they are quite strict on those penalties, even if it's just after 1 second if they speed. They still get the penalty, unfortunately, so rules are rules.
You can't be speeding under a Code 80, it's the reason it's been instated, and that's because it's dangerous.
It is dangerous, because...
It's a dangerous track at this point, so I think Dobby, #3Elf, had a moment going off into the wall. Everybody seems to be sticking to the Code 80 at the moment then.
That is good.
Apparently his game lag.
Rob Timpton, you are not allowed to do your drive-through penalty whilst under Code 80.
Ooh.
So I think he was just about to do it, and then he got
Going
told.
green in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going green.
So we're back under racing. Oh, Dobby's won it again!
Instantly. No,
Oh
no.
my word! Please, not another code 80.
Because he seems alright. Oh, he's losing a little bit there. He's alright in terms of pace.
Yeah, he seems alright. He seems
So
okay.
Hemmingson still yet to spin, so I'm not sure if the theory holds up. I think when we think about it and do it deliberately, it doesn't work. But if it's subliminal, then it should work.
Okay,
That's the
Rob
theory.
is going to do his drive-through then. Speeding under code 80, and Dean. Oh, was
Just see
Dean in the
Hemmingson.
right pit box? Because he like reversed for a little bit there, or he had a slight hesitation. But
Well,
due to the fact
probably
that
just over.
due to the fact there was code 80, probably the gap must have. We've got Antonio in second. Where's Sam? Sam's in third. Dobby's gone into the pits. Oh, Rob is out. Oh, that was a quick stop go. How long was the stop go, I wonder? So I missed count judge what that stop go, how long it was, but it probably wasn't that long. But he's back in fifth, so he's not lost a bit of time. There's definitely a problem with Maxine's car because he's still in the pits right now, so definitely a lot of trouble, I think, from that car. George Smith, I think Dobby's still in the pits.
Yeah, Dobby.
30 seconds, stop go penalty for Dobby, hashtag free Alf for speeding under code 80.
Ooh, okay. It's another penalty for him.
That is something that is quite a common occurrence, I think.
Yeah,
The speeding.
a
So
lot of people have been speeding so far.
even in the pit lane, we had to give a few penalties out earlier due to the fact that they were speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah. It's quite easy to speed in a race car because normally they don't want to go at slow speeds.
At the end of the
Suppose.
day, Dobby has nothing to lose. He's last, so even if he has penalties, but if he has, I think if they have more penalties, I think they'll get DQ. So Dobby can't afford to do this on purpose.
Oh no, we need him to finish.
We need to
He can't not finish now. He's come
keep
too
the
far.
Infinity dream alive for the people who work for Infinity. Just saying.
Can we get a hashtag Infinity Team, hashtag Dobby Free Elf? Oh god, it's we need them to finish.
We do.
If they don't finish, I'm really disappointed.
Maxine's in the pits. Still, I thought no, he's still in. My bad. It's definitely a problem, but Martin doing a stellar job in the lost car.
They've all done quite a remarkable job to start with, especially some people like Martin Hemmingson. He's been here since he obviously did the first stint. He's done quite a long stint so far, by the looks of it.
And he's been supporting his team as well along the way, so he hasn't.
Yeah. According to them, he's been talking to them, so
That is
that's
good.
something. That's a first.
12
Right.
hours are easier for teams to communicate because
Oh yeah.
there could be some people that can stay up for the whole 12 hours because their
Yeah.
time zones, it won't affect them as much, especially Americans.
Oh yeah. There's much easier for some of them.
Yeah. But possibly not easy for us Britons or Europeans.
Yeah. Exactly. It's it gets late. This point, fatigue and whatnot really doesn't help them, does it?
No. But the
really
ones who I
messed them up.
thought was going to get fatigue is doing really well. Or,
Martin Hamilton's lap times are as good as they've ever been. So
yes, he is.
very good. And he was actually not long ago able to put in the fastest lap of the race. So he's definitely shown that his fatigue's not affecting him.
We'll be looking forward to seeing how the rest of his team does. Well, if they do a driver change.
The one other driver, I think there's two guys in this team.
Yeah.
So you've just got Liam Rance and Martin Hemmingson. So not the biggest team in the world.
But it is not about where you start, it's where you finish.
Just had confirmation that Liam is taking over in a couple of laps. So Martin Hemmingson will be coming in and he will finish his stint for the M1 endurance race, unless something goes wrong. And he's called back out. I'm sure we wanted to sleep or something like that, which is fair enough.
Done a stellar job, so props to them. Alexander Jones got his, Alexander Jones come out. I don't think it's a driver change. No, it's not. Maxime, no, Maxime, come on, he has got to come out. I am not seeing a light, I don't think, for Maxime. I think he's probably going to be out by the looks of things. I've had some comments saying a lot of people have gone on the grass.
Yeah, it seems like that way. To be honest, it's been like that since the beginning. They're all on the grass everywhere.
Yes. Careful, careful. It's currently in the UK, it's 10 past midnight, so we've got about 3 hours left-ish, 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Yes.
I wonder what the drivers will be planning for their final stint. Will they choose their fastest driver? Or will they go with someone that's feel like they've done the longest? So Maxime's out. So another retiree, but maybe Maxime could do a W3 Alpha and possibly come back, but we shall see.
Yeah, I hope so for his sake, but we'll have to see.
Yes. So yeah.
m1's still tweeting. So good to see. The last tweet 7 minutes ago.
So if you're missing what's going on, check the Twitter.
Yeah, the Twitter's linked below. Thank you once again to Lollers and Faz for doing this, and the media team and graphics and whatnot, and all of that. It's very good job.
Good job to all the guys that have been involved on the Twitter making it happen, and thanks to anyone that's organised it, especially at this scale as well. W3 Alpha's in the pits, 42 laps down. So Simon, I think, as well, but he's a lap down and Dobby, so
Miles behind. Absolutely brilliant.
we are due to have some more people in the commentary box, but I don't think they've turned up yet. The ones who were meant to do it.
I don't think so, to be honest, yet.
They were meant to turn up at 7.
Yeah, a lot of things happen.
Yeah.
For example, we had Kodak stay on a bit longer.
How long did he end up staying until?
He stayed for a long time. He stayed for, I don't know, until
like,
about the
9 o'clock, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quite late. Yeah, he was here for quite a while.
Props to him for joining us from the start and being in the booth for so long. I don't know how I would go in a booth for that long.
And it's very cool to see, you know.
And supporting.
Yeah. Been loads of different customers today. We had Isaac.
Yes, he's
What,
stewarding right
player?
now.
Yeah, I think he said he was coming back later on, so we'll probably see him again.
He'll probably be joining the booth when I fall asleep, so...
This is... Yeah, we'll probably see him later. Who else? That's about it, I think.
And we've had... Josh Mayer.
Yeah, he's
still...
he's with us, I think, now, isn't he?
Yes.
I am always here, I'm just not talking because I'm watching my GTEs, and I sadly have to realize that the Blanks Racing 31 isn't catching the 69 medal state.
Oh no, that's not good.
So that might be a podium for medal state. If it continues.
No, they've done all done a very good job, and yeah. Sometimes with racing, sometimes it doesn't go everybody's way, but that's where racing works. I'm afraid, have I done this properly? There we go. So in a second, I had no control over the stream stuff. All the games, that's fun. But, yeah, not really much going on at this stage.
Sometimes it does get to a point in the race where it does get a bit quiet for the drivers as Dobby's pitting again. And I think Liam is racing now. Yes, he is.
Hey, Liam's in. We have Liam Rance, the boy taking over one of the M1 staff, one of the in the main channel. So
looks
yeah,
like he's staying until the end, I think.
He should do. So I think if I might get a seat, but Rance promised us commentary with him, so we'll go in later or something. When Rance finishes, or when the race finishes. Yeah. We'll get them in if they win. I think that was the deal, they had to win. So Rance has to win now.
He does.
Easier said than done. Last time I saw Rance get in the car, he was a little bit unsettled to begin with, but he soon got into the rhythm of things. We'll have to see just how he does this time around. I'm sure he'll be just fine once he gets into it though.
As Liam, I think he was 4 laps down, now he's 3 laps down. I don't think Antonio has hit us yet, so that is probably why.
I'm not 100% sure if he has, to be honest. There's no magical battles that have appeared at this point in time. Anything is possible with Liam. Indeed. Wouldn't deny it. He was having some issues last time. He ended up losing. They lost the lead last time when Liam was in the car, but I wouldn't put that wholeheartedly down to him. I put that down to the fact that they were fast at that stage in the race. So yeah.
So, how are the GTEs? I think Enzo's a lap ahead of the next challenger, which is Simon. So he's alright, but it's not all over yet. I could predict that we could see some GT battles towards the end.
Yeah, I hope so. It's always good to see some battles going on.
It is. It is very good to see as well. And keeping it clean. I think we've got Samuel Bentley just lapped Rob. But I think Rob thinks that they're fighting for position. But they're not. But luckily I think they just realised that they're not lapping each other, so looks like they're okay and they're pulling away. I think the way you handle traffic in these types of endurance races is also quite crucial as well, because if you don't handle it right, then a lot of incidents can occur, pretty much more than not, as we've seen earlier on. But most of the GTs managed to do it alright. And I think this is the first endurance race that's happened in M1 for a while, I think, am I right?
This is the first one, yeah.
So I think a few people are already saying they want more, but we won't want one too soon, because otherwise it'll be hard for people to recover from this one. So not yet.
I think I can confirm it's in talks at the moment, because this is like how do I put it? It's an M1 sponsored event in that way. So yeah, M1 partner events. So yes. It's the first ever M1 endurance. It's streamed onto the M1 Productions Twitch channel, which is all good. So I'm used to this. Didn't have to change the stream key or anything. It's all good. Yeah.
And the overlay looking good as always.
Yes. It's the first time I've ever used these kind of overlays. I had no idea. This time yesterday, I had no idea how to use it. Honestly, it was
But would it help with some certain people in Discord then? Thank you very much.
It's so confusing. I honestly, yeah.
It is confusing if you think about it. You have to download so many things, put things in folders, then put it in another folder.
Yeah. Because normally I just do it with the OBS scenes and whatnot. So it's all done on there with video clips, pictures, all of that. So yeah, this is very different with the overlays.
It is good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
We've seen a few people battle for quite a long. Oh, Samuel Bentley! I think Rob Tip has just overtaken him without realising that they're not battling, by the looks of things. So gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, they don't want to come together at this stage in the race.
Especially because now Alexander Jones is catching up soon.
There's not a whole lot left really for them to do, so
no.
Crashing at this stage would not be fun. It would just
Maxime has reached. What is happening with these driver swaps, man?
Yeah.
He was out. Now he's back. I don't get it.
They keep everybody just got this Dobby still in the race though. That's all that needs to.
Oh, where's Dobby? Or maybe no, I think it was Philip Schiff who changed. I don't know.
Where's Dobby? No. Wait.
Yeah, Philip I think switched with Dobby. I think.
Okay. As long as they're still in the race.
Yeah.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
And just looking at the team speak, it's good to see the amount of people still on it in their team as well.
It's always good to see people going. A lot of people doing the full 12 hours, really. So that's all good. See them, some obviously taking breaks, sleeping. I'm sure.
Napping.
I think with racing, it's got to be way better to have short naps because you're not fatigue and whatnot. That's why breaks are important.
Because if you get you sometimes get tired by just doing long. Oh my word! What has happened with the Infinity Cars had trouble again. Philip Schiff. He spinned it into the wall. But he I don't know what his speed at the moment.
They can't lose this car. Nobody's gonna obligate
no.
to push them around. That's for sure.
All cars need to finish. I was tempted to do a whisper that, but that would probably annoy the drivers really. So I was just saying, all cars must finish this race, please. You are still racing. Love.
Yeah, I was told to have a whisper function, but I honestly had no use for it yet. I don't think I will in the end. I mean, I
it's
can't
only mainly used by the stewards.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else really needs to use it.
No.
Unless they feel like, yeah, just doing it for whatever reason.
And we haven't given much props to the stewards at the moment. We've got 3 stewards, I think, stewarding at the moment. So, thanks to them for keeping it alive. I think we've got Isaac, Brian Miner, and who else was it? Also stewarding. Oh, Pete stewarding as well, so that is brilliant. So thanks to them for making sure that stewarding is up to its potential.
Yeah, it's always good to see.
It is. How is the Infinity car still surviving is pretty good, but let's see who else. We've got a train, I think Daniel Rowe has been going to lap by Ross Smith. Oh, that was a bit of a... I did not see that properly, but that might be another corner cut. Well, I don't have a clue there. What Rob Tippin, how far is he from Alexander Jones? Not very far indeed, so we could see some battles emerging, I think.
I've heard one of the best things that the team that didn't make it in here today, that were the team that was going to drive today, but didn't. They were going to, when they went past, they had Jeremy Clarkson and everything on the side of the car. But they were going to, when they drove past somebody, they were going to play Power, you know, Jeremy Clarkson screaming Power when they went past someone. So that would have been absolutely amazing, but they would have got disqualified for it pretty quickly, I'm sure. So, yeah.
Yeah, that would have probably put off everybody.
It would have been funny, but it just wouldn't have worked. So neither the DDoS racing cars spun, so theory incorrect, so I'm going to call it. As Liam Rance nearly spins. Alright.
Oh no. The leader was not being in some trouble, and now look at him.
He's doing pretty good so far. He's got 3 laps so far. But yeah. Oh my god, Liam Rod spun it!
Oh no! Oh, jinxing her! Oh my
who
word!
Spun it?
DDoS people, we're really sorry. Oh my word, he's got the car in together, he's fine. By the looks of things, yes he is. Oh my god. That got my heart going, that got my heart pumping quite a lot today. Well, just now. As he's going through the Camel Straight now, is he going to approach this turn with ease? Oh, that was close. He just did it.
I don't know what to deduce the commentator's curse as now.
The jinxy cursey thingy.
It's definitely got it. It works, but only if we don't do it deliberately. That's what I've deduced.
I don't like doing it deliberately.
I try not to, but if I do, I try and overdo it so it doesn't work. But yeah, as when I was saying, oh, it doesn't work and whatnot, Liam spins. So there you go, it works, ladies and gentlemen.
Antonio's pitting and so is Rob. What is happening with Rob? He's like reversing. He's probably struggling to get to his pit box. So that is.
Yeah, you want to be in your pit box quite easily.
Yeah.
This...
As Samuel Bentley's about 3 laps down from Antonio, so as long as Antonio doesn't miss his pit box, then he should be fine.
Yeah, so Liam Wright's coming up to get past some GT cars now. It's probably the first
leading
car
one. Yeah, the leading one.
Indeed, so that'll be
Alaric Enslin. Oh, we got a driver change. Ryan Nash, I believe. Yeah, he is. So that will probably take him to the end of the race, I think.
Not sure. Probably, I would assume so.
Yes. I think so anyway. But you never know what these drivers think about it. So, want to see how Ryan can actually pick up on his pace, and Liam ran off the track a little bit, but he got it together. How's Sam doing? He is crossing the line.
They were like taking it really wide there.
A lot of people I've seen take it wide.
It's nice track extending.
But but the thing is, when we look at track extending, we look to see if it gains an advantage on the cars, other cars. And if it hasn't, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's what we look at. Or that's what the stewards look at anyway. So we see a lot more people joining the Twitch chat, so welcome. VC9.
Me and Spud just talking about what time of day we think it is now. We've got no idea.
We don't know.
Yeah.
So but yeah, 36 people still watching it at city o'clock. It's pretty good, but we may have a lot of Americans watching. Let us know in the chat where you're from.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where the average viewer is from so far.
Yeah.
I know that Lola's UK, Spud UK. I'm going to assume the rest are American.
Yeah, I think most of them will be Americans. Birmingham. Where is this from? Austria. Wow. Australia. Another one from Birmingham. South Africa. So quite an interesting spread, I think. It's good to know that it's not just Americans that are watching the stream, there's quite a few others as well.
I actually don't think any Americans said that. It's kind of interesting.
So the ones that are still up are the ones that are usually in bed by now, so we're the night owls and we're doing very well.
It's very good.
Very good.
Right, so 12, roundabouts now. We've got 2.5 hours left. So we are on track to finishing at the right time.
Oh, Brian's American. Mine is American.
There we go. We have one.
There we go. Sorry about that. So we excluded you, sorry. Yeah, so it's 1:30 in the morning in the game. So it's calculated through the real life time in Belgium, which is 1:30. So that's how it works.
It's probably the darkest stage of the race then.
Yeah, it is getting quite harder to see which turns people go through at times as well.
Towards the end, I'm curious as to we might see a little bit of daylight seeping through, because it'll be about 4 o'clock there.
Yes.
Yeah, so be interesting to see if this guy's a bit orange around then, or yeah.
Looking clean at the moment, which is good.
I think it does go exceedingly wide there, doesn't it, compared to other people?
Felipe's also American, I think, as well. I don't know. Or in that similar time zone, anyway. I think the only people that are on the mediums is probably the GTEs. No, not the GTEs.
Yeah. For the most part.
Alaric's on the mediums, Simon's on the mediums, Phillips still in the LMP car.
Yeah.
On the softs. Yes. How he's still going, I don't know.
It's good, he needs to finish.
He needs to.
Can't bin it. If he bins it, then yeah. Oh, we have yellow flag. There's Boria.
Who was that?
Boris Volv is spun it. Boris Volv did spin it, or went off track, so yeah.
Hold on, let me check the streak, because I think I missed it. Oh my word.
Oh, and then Lichen just went wide as well. I think he went wide, or whether that was just the line, or whether I'm being delusional right now.
No, you're not being delusional, I've seen it as well.
Just seeing things. I don't even know.
It is the dark. You've been at it up and at it streaming for nearly 9 hours? 10 hours, so...
9.5.
Yeah, 9.5.
It's fun.
I might say thanks to him for having the guts to stream since 2 PM, so 3 PM so far.
Woo! Yay.
So, I think without him, there'll be no stream. So, thanks to him.
Yay, thanks.
Josh is a ledge.
We have no real battles, is there?
No.
It's all kind of stale.
That's always like it is at night.
We have Bentley in the pits, maybe he'll do a... Oh no, he's just come in, I think he's doing the final stint, I heard, so... We'll have to see. Yeah, the views of this race really did push up our view count overall. I think it was like 3,000 something, it's now over 4,000, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's really good actually. So we have... who else? Well, a whole lot to be honest.
Interestingly, I think Samuel's gone out of the pits.
I think so, yeah.
And Alexander Jones has just gone through the straight now, but he's nowhere near at the moment. But Simon and Philip are not that far behind either.
Yeah.
Probably about the same gap to what's happened earlier.
We have Nash just trying to navigate his way.
The GTEs, yeah, he is okay. It's a big train now coming up, so
He's got some work to do here, and Ash actually nearly loses it there. Going
He
completely
does.
sideways. So,
So I just see we have an interview coming up
User was moved to your channel. User was moved to your channel.
I wonder
with
who it is.
Edward Taylor and Harry Planks from Planks Racing. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Could we have our teammate Wes Smith in as well, please?
Yeah, wait a second.
Of course you can.
User was moved to your channel.
there you go.
Thank
Now
you,
we are
thank
all
you.
complete. Wes Smith, Harry Planks, and Edward Taylor from Planks Racing. Currently sitting in 4th place in GT. So how are you guys?
Pretty mad. Yeah. Pretty messed up.
I mean, yeah, I mean, how do you think it all went together and whatnot?
I mean, well, you put it that way, but the first, what? I mean, it's been 10 hours. No, I don't even know how many hours it's been.
About 9.5. Yeah.
I'm that tired, but but yeah, for like 8 hours or whatever, we was running so good. I mean, I think we was a lap ahead at one point, and then Wes had an incident with a P2, and then it's just kind of spiraled from there.
Yeah, seeing how you came from setting the pole in GT after Harry's time in the first qualifying got invalidated, the glorious 12-1.
Yeah, I'm a bit mad
And
about
then
that.
you pretty much controlling the first lap after the race start.
That was Wes.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that you came down so far and had to fight up.
Yeah, it does suck, man. Especially for that Corvette blocking us.
Yes, as you can see, your car always had the pace. You can see in Harry's fabulous stint where he gained up to 7 to 8 seconds a lap on the P1 in GT. But then it seemed like when Siren was jumping in, you had some loading issues.
Yeah, so what happened was I'm not sure what happened with my pedals, but basically I wasn't getting to full throttle. I was probably getting to about 90-95%. So obviously I was losing like 3 seconds a lap just on the straights alone. And what I did was before the bus stop, I let the car roll, reset everything, and still nothing. So boxed the car, got Simon in, and then we just had a load of issues DCing. Got stock set up, and now we're just kind of rolling with it and just hoping people in front have issues.
Yeah. But like seeing that doesn't seem to be the case right now, with the 69 being currently 1 lap ahead of you.
Wait, what lap are we on?
You're on
Two-
lap 233.
Ah,
And the leading GT is in the lap 241. So you're around 8 laps behind them.
I don't even think Simon can make that one up.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that you had these loading issues, because without them you would have catched them by now.
Yeah, it does
Especially
suck.
looking at all of you having a good pace, gaining a lot on them.
Yeah, I think at one point, it was before the Code 80, I was right behind him. I don't think I managed to overtake him. I think we did it in the pits. And
Yeah,
then,
you overtook them to close, and then you closed the gap to 1.5 minutes from 2 laps down.
yeah, and then I think that's when the issues started happening.
Yeah, and that's then unfortunately when Simon jumped in and you had to wait for a few laps, just trying to fix that. But how would you like rate your general experience in this race?
I mean,
Aside from the issues.
yeah, like, all of us are rookies, like, none of us have ever probably done a race longer than an hour and a half or whatever. So for us to come in here as a new team, you know, take pole, quite controversially, but yeah, took pole. be leading by almost over a lap until issues starting, you know. I mean, obviously, we've had the team behind us. I mean, Edwards, he done a good stint on the mediums. He flat spotted him really early on because of a P2 diving off his inside of Kuon most likely, but I mean, when he came on the mic, you could just hear it. The wheel was just going mad, and he was still putting out like 216s, which is just really quick. And,
he never really bothered me, to be honest.
But yeah, I mean, he still managed to do the laps, and I was just blown away.
Yeah, seeing through the whole race, you were the only GT to consistently stay below 220, aside from us, the 35, in the first two stints. So it's just sad to see you not being able to convert that, because it would be a win easily.
It just, I mean, like I said in the Discord chat, it's just kind of a bit of luck, and just hopefully there's more events where we can come back and show, like, when there's no issues, we have the pace to be, you know, so far ahead.
Yeah, but seeing that we are now at 13 out of 19 cars, obviously a lot of people had problems. But that's mostly P2s, and I think that's one topic, at least under the GTE guys with the P2s.
Yeah,
it's
P2s. Can I talk about
discussed.
That? The LMP2s were like, yeah, the LMP2s were the most dangerous car on the track. They're like diggers trying to kill you, honestly. It was terrifying. Because you'd leave them a space to just overtake you so easily, because they're so much faster than you. And they'd pull up in your slipstream and nearly rear-end you, and you'd go flying.
Yeah.
And they'd always crash. I know in my thing, so like just three people spin and have absolute calamities in front of me. It was
Drive-through
just the most
penalty
scary
for number
thing.
75, Liam Rance, continued track extensions.
Oh, that's a big rip.
Now you see the current leader getting a drive-through penalty.
That is not good.
I don't think it'll affect
He's
him
4
a
laps
whole
ahead.
bunch. But yeah. Also, the P2s need to stop hesitating.
Yeah.
Don't go to my inside and then brake and then go to my outside. Stick to your line and go for it. I'm going to move out of the way if you're going to go there. I mean, I know I shouldn't, but, you know, I don't want to break both our cars.
Yeah, from what I saw while driving and also now while commentating, is that the P2s, at least in the first 4 to 5 hours, were very aggressive.
Yeah, this is the thing,
Not
it's a
only
12-hour race.
While battling, but also while overtaking. And it just, like, in my opinion, proposed the risk, as we saw many P2s dive bomb people into Pouillon, which just isn't the place to cut into the line of a GTE.
I think if another event is done, so there needs to be more rules on P2s about overtaking.
They just need to be better at it, honestly.
Yeah,
they're really slow when they think you're a tractor, and it's just so annoying because you have to wait, and then finally they get past you, and you're halfway through the corner, you can't accelerate, you've lost time.
Yeah.
And that was my whole stint, and it was just the most frustrating thing ever.
Yeah, I understand they have their own race to run, but I've got to understand we have one as well, so...
Yeah.
They all do. Everyone does have a race finish, and if someone ruins it by being in their way, pretty much, it doesn't really help you guys. So, even though the GT's got to do your best to let the LMPs through, the LMPs have got to do the same and leave you enough space as well. So, it's all about dealing with the traffic as much as possible as well. I think that's one key goal here. It's not just from the LMPs, it's from the GTs as well, and vice versa. So everyone needs to do their part. And
yeah, also just saying the GT leader is currently pitting, but what I saw, what at least the CR7 team seems to be struggling with is holding the pace during the night, as we saw the Corvette pretty much jumping up and down in time, but you've been holding pretty good over the various times, also in the dark.
Yeah, but we're far behind, so it's not really relevant.
It's nice to know.
You never
is.
know. You may be behind now, but
There are LMP2 cars on the circuit,
Yeah.
yes. So anything can happen.
I mean, that's the thing, that we're in a position where we're not going to get overtaken from behind. We can't reach the cars front unless they have an issue, so that's just all we're waiting for right now.
yes.
Yeah, but looking at Simon, he's also just consistently, like you all, clocking in his laps, all sub 20. Now going for his pit stop. If you just continue, you will
Wait,
probably
it's pit
control.
stop. Oh,
Okay, we probably need to go. That's what Harry just said.
yeah, we need to go. Sorry.
I can stay. West. This is awesome.
Tow organization here. Thank you guys for checking in.
Yeah, thank you very much for joining you.
That's alright. Got nothing better to do.
Shout out to our sponsors.
Yeah, shout out to the Corvette.
Oh god.
Please pass them paychecks.
Oh no.
Shout out to any P2 that takes out. No, I'm joking. Don't take anyone out.
Shout out to the blue flags. The marshals waving them
Shout
all
out
the
to the
time.
blue flags. Oh yeah.
I don't know why
also,
they wave them.
G Smith. I kept on lapping him. I don't know what team he was in, but he was just blocking me all the time. That frustrated me as well.
And that's the 69.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really paying attention to which car he was in, but yeah, it was annoying.
So yeah, but thank you. I enjoyed the fighting with you at the start, and I hope you have at least enjoyable rest of the race.
Yeah, we've been enjoying it so far. Obviously, it's our first race. We need to understand that every race isn't going to go our way. 12-hour race, you know. Yeah. Also, shout out to BAR Racing. You know, I see you boys in the chat. It's a shame you couldn't show up. I wanted to see my boy Dennis in action. But yeah.
Yeah. It's still 132 minutes to go, so I think you can still gain something.
Yeah. Alright, where we going now? So, cheers for
good,
us.
good luck for the rest of the race, and
Alright, cheers.
hope all pans out your way.
User left your channel.
That were Edward Taylor, Harry Blanks, and Wes Smith
Yeah.
from Blanks Racing. And good start, good quality, unfortunate luck during the race, but they are speedy and they are catching in.
I feel like they have the pace, I think, to gain a bit more. So we'll be keeping an eye on them throughout the race as much as possible. We will see if we could get some more driver interviews throughout the night. I will be heading off in about 10 minutes time. I think someone else may be joining, I don't know yet.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Right, so about 2 hours and 10 minutes left now. So still not a whole lot going on. Borisov goes really wide through that section. I think Zolk might try and unlap himself from Joe's. So that'd be interesting to see him maybe try and unlap himself.
Joey. Yeah.
Yeah. Jones also having some issues with getting past his
Oh! You jinxed it.
Oh.
He spun.
Jones has spun it.
Has he got damage? Has he got damage? I can't tell.
Oh, it looks like it, is he? I don't know.
Oh.
If he has, then he's got a whole lap to make all of that time, which
Let me just change camera angles. Can't really tell really.
I don't know how to change camera angles, to be honest.
Insert page up, page down.
Oh my god, that would have helped a whole lot, actually.
Now you learn something new every day.
Yes.
So,
That's
yeah.
pretty good. Yeah.
But I think he's still keeping the car together, so all good.
Yeah, he's drifting it around some of these corners.
So that was a lucky escape, I think, but
oh, he's gone into the wall again.
oh, not again! Oh my word, that's definitely cost him. Oh, he nearly went into the MP of Maxime. Oh, that would have been a lucky escape.
I think he's definitely got damage this time.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if. Yeah, he is struggling quite a lot. He's weaving.
Yeah.
Oh my god! That was another little triple spin. But he seems to be keeping up on the pace, which is good. He's not causing much trouble, so.
That's always what we want, yeah.
Yes. So maybe his concentration is starting to set in.
Indeed, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, he's gone to the pits. He has gone to the pits.
There he goes. He's gonna. Oh, he hits
Oh
the
my
wall on
word!
entrance. Not what you want to do, really.
No. So, luckily he will prepare the damage, luckily, so hopefully he can stay out.
We're nearly 300 laps in, which is good.
That is brilliant. Liam Rounds is on 282 laps at the moment.
Not a whole lot off it.
Yeah. So, we could see a few more driver changes, you never know. And we've got 35 people watching the stream right now, so that is real stuff.
Yeah, that's really good. Thank you to all viewers tuning in, and yeah, be sure to
Drive-through
check all
penalty
this
for Ambu Racing car number 20 speeding in pit lane.
Ooh, yeah.
Car number 20, I forgot who that was. Let me just check the announcement.
Gene Dose, I think, right?
Yep, I will. I think they're doing an announcement now, so they will. I didn't hear that correctly. I know it was car number 20, but I forgot who was in car number 20.
Okay. I think it might have been Joe's. He was in 20.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Oh, it must have been, because that was the one I saw in the pits. It was probably Joe's. Yeah, it was. I see it in the chat.
Hey, your mum just having a while.
Yeah, so you'll have to make another pit stop soon, which won't be the best of news. Got Pippin. Oh, we've got a GTE which has been. No, yeah, it was a GTE. There we go. Lap times, Alexander Jones and Rob Timpin is close at it. Jamie Suzuki and Dina not that far behind either now. So that could be battles and a half just to say now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was Dean Jones who got a drive through for speeding in the pit lane. Again, it is quite common.
Yeah, I think it's quite easy to overcook it on entrance, especially when you're trying to find every single bit of base you can. It's always easy to, you know, just usually in F1 you lock up into it, but it's kind of easy to just speed in general in it.
Yeah.
I just got another unfortunate message from Planks Racing. They have another problem with the car. This time they can't reach top speed due to probably an engine problem.
Oh no! So probably a loss of power, I think. By the looks of things.
We don't know, but it seems to appear right now, looking at their speed.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, Simon just handled that LMP2 traffic wonderfully.
He does that actually. Doing that brilliant. We're almost 2 hours to go, guys. Home stretch.
Nearly there.
So, the ones drivers that are still up, good luck. Bring the car home, please.
I'm sure that's what the team will be wanting.
The ones that are still in, of course.
Yeah.
That will be amazing to see 13 cars finishing.
Yeah, it would most certainly be really good to see 13 out of 19 going to finish the race, so let's hope for the best for them.
Keeping our fingers
Also,
crossed.
I believe an Infinity car still in this race, so
That is, I think it is Reindeer? No, Reindeer! Oh my word!
Yes, he's just overtaken Simon for position.
Yep, he has. That
GT.
move.
Dude, pretty easy move for him, considering he's an LMP driver. But the mustard yellow car moves his way out through the field.
Well, it's a yellow car for you, but
and for all the viewers.
Now I will have to head off because I've been away for quite a while, and I've got another stream in 10 and a bit hours, so I will need to be up for that in about 9 hours. So
user joined your channel.
Okay.
So I will see you guys soon. I think we've got someone that's just joined, ready to take over. So
good luck with your stream later on.
You have company, at least.
Yes.
In the good hands of Peter Hayward.
Hey.
Yep.
Hello.
So welcome aboard.
I'm just here for a second.
Okay.
That's good, and I will. Good luck for the rest of the stream, guys. If you're still driving, good luck, and see you all soon.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Happy racing.
Disconnected.